Oh, you're bringing a chair in here?
Yeah.
That's fine.
That might hurt less.
That's true. That's true. Hello. Just artwork. Because it actually brings in artwork from the previous game, which is cool. Like, you guys, if you played the first game, remember this guy? You can turn it to, you can resize it for some odd reason. Do you remember this scene?
No.
Oh, apparently this is something that happens in the extra stuff.
Oh boy.
It's like a bad ending.
Oh. Rips Satoshi though. Alright.
There's a lot of stuff, like Yuka's death.
Oh, damn! Look at that eyeball! Somebody got eye raped.
Naomi's death.
Did she lose her eyeballs?
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
I think this is
I
like,
remember that. That was the dude running away from the creature?
yeah.
Remember?
I don't know what the stars
What's
mean.
the fucking ring? Go back. What's the ring one? All the way at the end of the hall with Naomi? I think. Oh, it's her dragon sacred body. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
All this fun stuff.
What?
I don't remember that.
That was not a thing.
Well, this is
It
all
was no
art in the game.
fire things.
This was, I don't know.
I remember that one.
Art in the game. It's that cool stuff.
Our spirits. Alright. Well, let's go in, boy.
You want to get a light? It's creepy. Encounter!
We start it? Or should I start?
That's been on.
We back, boys. Back again with another
You can
Call of
now.
Duty
You
commentary.
can now do Satoshi. Fucking chair, please. It's time with food.
Alright. This time with crunching in the mic. Alright. Let's see. Tenjin 5. Is that a 23? Or is it a 33? Mr. Yamazaki's handwriting is atrocious.
Oh, hello.
This really wasn't my day. I knocked over my alarm clock this morning, and of course it stopped working. The very last pork sandwich sold out right before my eyes during lunch, and I was roped into a favor when I happened upon my homeroom teacher, Mr. Yamazaki, long after the school day had ended. So now, like it or not, I was on my way to deliver some notes to Miss Yui, our homeroom TA, who is out sick with a cold.
Hush.
I'll have to make sure I apologize to Yuka later. I know how disappointed she'll be that I'm missing out our shopping date. Dude, what a bro.
Yeah, right?
Legit though, what a bro. Tenjin 523, number 11. Found it. As long as this doesn't actually read 633, number 77 anyway.
That's quite a difference.
Rip, dude. No, but the number, the numbers look the same if you write them shitty.
So I'm saying.
I stopped to compare the memo in my hand with the apartment building in front of me. It was 2 stories tall and looked a little on the shabby side. Probably about 20 years old. It didn't seem very solid, nor was it particularly stylish or chic. It was a completely unremarkable structure in every way. Apartment 207. There's that 201.
Worth a shot.
I was really getting fed up with this handwriting, and from a teacher no less. Please, dude. Y'all ever seen doctor's handwriting? Shit, my mom's some type of doctor. She's kind of like a nurse thing. Her handwriting is shit. Goddamn. In any case, it seems that was actually really good. In any case, it seems certain that the apartment was on the second floor, so I trudged up the startlingly narrow, steep stairs. The metal staircase was thoroughly blotched with patches of rust. Oh boy. Why would someone live in such a rundown apartment building? Damn, dude, he's shitting on Miss Yui already. Our teacher's salary?
Yeah.
Yes, abso-fucking-lutely,
Which is
dude.
odd because they regard teachers very highly in Japan. So I don't know what that's all
She's also
about.
not a teacher, she's a TA.
Oh yeah.
I felt a little sorry for her, but in a way, this place kind of fit her personality. What?
What?
Old as fuck? With that thought in mind, I turned my attention toward apartment 201. Here we are, 201. Yeah, this doesn't look like Miss Yui's place.
Wait. Did the audio cut out for you too?
Audio cut out.
I'm gonna switch plugs because I didn't.
Does it still stop for you?
No. Is it on for you?
No.
Okay, I saw that.
The door plate for the room nearest the stairs had a name I didn't recognize scribbled on it. Guess that means we tried door number 2. Passing room 201, I continued down the narrow walkway toward the end. Wandering alone around the apartment building I'd never been before made me feel kind of nervous. Wasn't like I was doing anything wrong, but my back still tensed up as I moved around piled up strollers, plastic toys, and bundles of newspapers.
It's okay, man. You'll probably be living here in about like 10 years anyway.
You know it. And then finally, I arrived at the last door. 207. Bingo! This was it. I breathed a sigh of relief.
Fuck, what was Miss Yui's voice?
I don't remember. The door plate for apartment 207 read Shishido.
Did I give her an accent? I don't think so.
I think you did.
Did
She had an English accent.
Oh, did I now?
That sounds really horrible.
Oh, did I now?
Never do that again.
Fuck.
For an adult's handwriting especially, the letters were rounded and overly cutesy.
Yeah, I think I'll go with this one then.
Okay. This was Miss Yui's place, alright?
Yeah, it was.
What's this? I leaned in to read something written on the small script in the corner of the door plate. Beware of... cat? Shouldn't that be beware of dog? That's Miss Yui for you. So how exactly does one beware a house cat? Is it even possible for a house cat to be threatening? Bitch,
Yes.
That bitch will claw your eyes out. At any rate, I confirmed beyond a shadow of doubt that this was Miss Yui's place, so my errand was nearing its end. What was Mr. Yamazaki thinking, anyway? I understand taking handouts to sick classmates, but delivering class notes to the home of an absent teacher? Again, she's not a teacher, she's a TA! They don't even need to do this!
But they
That
did.
just seems weird. This isn't something a student should be doing. He said, especially for a girl.
Yeah.
And why would you send a dude to go... This teacher knows
Yeah, I know. Why didn't Ayumi do it? She's class rep.
This teacher knows something that Satoshi does not.
I don't know.
He knows that every girl in the school wants this guy's dick.
It's actually true, though.
Except for Seiko, who's a lesbian. He said he was busy with meetings, though, and he really needed one of his students to help him out. But was it really okay to entrust a school student with confidential class notes?
Confidential.
Dude, you know it, fam. Wouldn't it be kind of a problem if I were to read these? What? It's not like it's exam
And the
notes.
answer is exactly, yeah.
My mind kept drifting from one question to another, and I became acutely aware of the inherent value of these notes I held in my bag. But tempting as it was, I just couldn't bring myself to look at them. Oh, nice. Good job, man. Mr. Yamazaki put his faith in me, after all. And I was stronger than that. I couldn't let this get the best of me. At any rate, I was here. I should have just been able to drop off the notes and be on my way. Putting all my doubts and misgivings aside, I rang the doorbell.
Why did you not just put it in the,
The mail slot?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very good question, sir. Maybe it didn't fit. It might not fit.
One at a time.
How many notes do you think they are? There's not going to be 4 pages of notes, fam. There's going to be, like, probably 60.
He's got time. I could put 2 at a time.
No, man. And then I waited. And waited. And waited some more. But there was no answer. Huh? It did ring, didn't it? Miss Yui? I rang the bell again and also tried calling out. Oh shit, dude. But there was still no response. What should I do? Maybe she's sleeping? I want to wake her, but I'm a little concerned. When we heard that Miss Yui was staying home sick today, we were all pretty disappointed. Miss Yui's the best part of our day. That's why part of me was actually a little happy that I was asked to run. Oh, he wants to see the bitch. I figured I'd be able to check in, see how she was doing, and let everyone at school know that she was feeling better. Okay, I can see that. Never occurred to me that I might not even be able to see her, though. Miss Yui? Miss Yui? Nothing, huh? Miss Yui? Hello?
Moshi moshi desu.
She was probably sleeping or out at the doctor's or something, but what if she was hurt? I tried opening the mail slot and peeking in.
Alright, dude, now you're really...
I thought maybe I could get a glimpse of the room inside. Miss Yui? It felt kind of wrong peeking into somebody's house without their permission. But I was legitimately worried about Miss Yui's health, so my conscience was clear on this one.
Oh my god. It's a cat.
Oh, the cat. A well-groomed cat was facing the door and staring back at me. She's a cat lady. She's a crazy cat lady. With its head tilted slightly to the left, it let out an adorable meow. This must be the cat that I was instructed to beware. And since Miss Yui was always going on and on about her little buddy, I'm pretty sure I remembered his name. You're Moray, right? Oh no, it's Monet, I think. Yeah, Monet. What a pretty kitty you are, Monet. Miss Yui talks about her cat a lot in class. What does she do?
This.
What does she do in class? She talked about her cat a lot in class? What, you're like in the middle of a lecture? I just want to say, my man Monet, he is the best.
I actually won't lie though, during statistics the other day, we were doing a review session in the very beginning. She's like, we're gonna take a puppy break. So you know I have this one puppy? I bought another one, and we took like 10 minutes looking at her new puppy.
Oh my god. Jesus. Okay. She even had some tins of cat food hidden on a shelf in the classroom, probably because she bought too much and had no room for them in her apartment. God damn. Here, kitty. Monet? Monet, is Miss Yui home? If she's home, would you mind waking her up for me? That's a good kitty. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. My shoulders sank. I felt defeated.
It's a noisy cat.
I know. What the hell was I doing? I was talking to a goddamn cat.
Yeah, no kidding.
I closed the mail slot and stood back up. Damn. I sure hope Miss Yui's alright. You could look in the window. She's probably just out right now or something. Which would mean the door's locked, I'm sure.
Don't you?
Lost in speculation, I placed my hand on the doorknob. And with a quick twist, I turned it and pushed on the door, opening it easily. Huh? It wasn't locked? I just talked to a cat for shit? Goddamn! Crap, that's not good. I can't let Monet get out. Uh-oh. Close the door, you idiot. Your master's pretty careless, huh? Leaving the door unlocked like that. Monet's whiskers twitched as I called out to him from the entranceway. What's that you say? She purred? Oh my god. Satoshi, no! You and I are on the same page, Monet.
It's a noisy cat.
I hate my life. Here I was talking to a cat. Was this what I'd become? What should I do?
Leave him on the sink.
I'm pretty uneasy. What?
Leave him on the sink and go away, right?
Not only had I peeped into someone's home, I walked into it without a second thought. Moreover, this is where Miss Yui lived. Alone. In other words, a woman's apartment. My man, let's go!
I realize this.
No matter how many times I remind myself that I was here tonight, and I couldn't help feeling that I not only crossed the line, but leapt over it. I mean, this place is small. Miss Yui?
Yeah, apartments in Japan are very small.
I tried calling her name one last time. But as expected, there was no answer. So, what now?
There's a sink to your left-hand side right there.
Also, there is a counter on your right with newspapers. Put it on top of the goddamn newspapers. I was trying hard to avoid being too nosy, but my eyes inevitably began surveying the room. The apartment entrance led out immediately into the kitchen, and beyond there was a sliding door to some other room. I could see light through the gaps. I strained my ears, but there was nothing to hear. No signs of life whatsoever. Well, that's good. You know what this reminds me of? The fucking ending of Lucid Night.
Oh god, yeah.
Except the music isn't as happy. Miss Yuri must have really been out.
Yeah, there really were no signs of life in that apartment. That was a house, actually.
Oh, rip. One more time. I tried calling her name out one more time, just to put my concerns at ease. I felt like I'd seem even more suspicious if I stayed silent. Miss Yui? It's Mochida. Still nothing. Maybe she was asleep on the other side of the door. Okay, real quick, I want to say something. It always seems weird to me that people in Japan call themselves by last names. Obviously, it's their culture. However, Miss Yui, obviously that's her last name, okay. Or is that her first name? No, it's her first name. Because Shishido is her last name.
So, yeah, it would be Shishido Sensei, but like...
Yeah, however, I don't understand. So, like, basically what Satoshi just did, he said...
It's Mochida.
Miss Yui, it's sin. That sounds just dumb.
That's...
Or like, that.
Well, that's more on the translator.
You know,
they
like,
should have just put in Satoshi.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just... It seems way too formal and it doesn't work. You know?
Yeah, it's just...
I don't know. It's weird. Shaking my head furiously, I cast out that sudden impulse. That was a terrible idea, pure and simple. Entering the apartment unannounced was bad enough, but walking all the way in, opening that sliding door and peeking inside, that was just too much. Let's do it. Man, if Miss Yui happened to come home and find me standing here, I'd be in pretty hot water, huh? No, scratch that. I'd be in plentiful, dense, scalding water. Dense? What kind of water is dense? Monet mewed, as if in agreement. Panicking, I once again surveyed my surroundings. I almost felt like there was eyes on me, staring with disdain. What the fuck?
Of course.
What the fuck? Wow.
Nobody
Get
was
that
there.
string quartet off my back, bitch!
You're gonna die.
But of course, nobody was there. Oh, right! I could just leave a note. I'm an idiot. Now let's look for some paper and pen, because why don't we definitely don't have that. Wondering why I didn't think of this sooner, I dug into my bag for some paper and a pen. Mr. Yamazaki asked me to come by. That should be enough, right? I'll just use some notebook paper. Damn. Sounded like he was ripping, like, Velcro.
Yeah.
Let's see. Miss Yui. Crouching in the doorway, I ran my pen across the page. I brought class notes at Mr. Yamazaki's behest. Everyone has been worried about you. Sorry about barging into your apartment.
I fed your cat.
I fed your cat. Please don't forget to lock your door from now on, you dumb shit. Oh no. As I was writing the note, I sensed a presence in front of me. Until just a moment ago, the house had no signs of human life in it, but now I can feel someone standing. We about to get raped, son. It's time. Standing and looking down at me. Huh?
It begins.
Are you ready?
I'm here.
Fidgeting nervously, I put down my pen. Raised my head slowly and saw a white, slender ankle. Shocked, I shot my head up, and there, standing before me, was Miss Yui.
Wait, I'm not clicked in here. What the fuck is the button again? Is it square? Nope, it's not that.
Nope.
Yeah!
Them panda bear.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Also, I'm gonna call bullshit. There is no, okay, 1, she does not have a bra on right now. 2, her tits would not stay up like that if she did not have a bra on.
It's
I'm telling you
Japan.
now.
Everyone does it.
Ah! Miss Yui? God damn. She was looking right at me, but seemed decidedly out of okay, I thought it said she was looking at my shorts, and I was like, okay. I mean, I don't remember this, but hey. Her hair looked disheveled, her gaze was unsteady, and her pajamas were in complete disarray. She was like a completely different person from the usual kempt educator we'd come to know and love. Miss Yui, I'm so sorry to enter your apartment without permission. Here. I stood up frantically and held out the note I'd been writing. But, yo, she high as fuck, boy. She high as fuck, boy. Miss Yui's just standing there stupefied with a completely vacant expression that she is high as, dude, high as a kite. High as Miss Yui? I called out to her as gently as I could, but
Are you gonna talk?
she was really dazed. She seemed almost like a ghost. Miss Yui, what happened to you?
She's sick?
I had a sudden uneasy feeling. Worried, I walked up to Miss Yui, grabbed her shoulders, and tried to snap her out of it by shaking. Good idea, fam. But instead... this just seemed to make her cough. Hey, Miss Yui. These were wet, productive coughs, and spit was shooting out of Miss Yui's mouth. Damn. I frantically tried to shield my face from the spray, but my reaction time just wasn't quick enough. Oh. I put my hand to her cheek and found it thick with a slimy film of saliva. Damn, what the fuck happened to this bitch? What kind of drugs did she take? Are you okay, Miss Yui? Miss Yui hobbled back a little, then fell to her knees with a damn. She had completely sprawled out in the hallway, moaning and groaning the whole time.
I know exactly how she feels, actually. I know this type of fever.
Miss Yui?
Oh, God.
Wiping the spatterings from my own face, I leaned over and took a better look at hers. It was a bright red. Strained breathing, a stuffy nose, and visibly high fever on top of it all. Damn, she was sick as could be.
I'm cold.
There you go, there's your talk. Look at that face, though.
That's so adorable.
That's so adorable. Cold, but you're dripping with sweat. Do you not know how freaking fevers work?
It's cold.
I thought maybe her sweat had cooled her down, but then realized her disheveled pajamas certainly weren't doing
It's
her.
not how sweat works, buddy.
With heart pounding a mile a minute and face red as a traffic light, I set about buttoning her up. Miss Yuri, you know who this is, right? It's Mochita. From school? If you're cold, you need to sleep under your covers. Otherwise, you won't get any better. She absentmindedly extended her shaking arms like a zombie, slowly reopened her eyes and looked at me. It was the gaze of a severely fevered mind. Miss Yui?
Tsukasa?
Oh, you ready?
Yes. Aw, her face is so cute.
I mean, you know, hit that button real quick.
Her face is so
Okay.
cute. Tsukasa! Tsukasa!
Miss Yui was clinging to me tightly. I couldn't move. I was frozen in shock. She began to weep. Damn.
Ah, the hallucinations that come with antibiotics.
Right.
You comfort me, Tsukasa!
Who's Tsukasa?
What a lovely surprise! I'm so glad you're here!
Miss Yui, wait! You got the wrong person! She doesn't give a fuck. She wants some dick. It seemed like I wasn't getting through to her at all. And the sensation of her chest as she held me was making it virtually impossible to fight her grip.
Okay, don't fight a sick person. You're not gonna win.
Also, look at that. Okay, real quick, just take this shit off the screen real quick.
I know exactly what you're going for, and I'm gonna let you have your way.
Just like...
I don't want to be off Twitch.
Damn, dude. I was utterly powerless against that opponent. I've never realized before just how soft...
You could if you actually hung out with Naomi.
Or anybody, for that matter. Never realized just how soft a woman's chest really was.
Except for Ayumi.
Yeah, she's not really...
It's okay, Ayumi
She's
fought
not
his
really
best.
well endowed, I guess. God, am I that weak-willed? I had to remind myself that Miss Yui had me confused with someone else. Mustering all the strength I could, I gripped her arms and tried to pry them off of me. But she was a lot stronger than I anticipated, and I wouldn't let me get away.
I was so scared, Tsukasa! I was so scared!
Damn. Scared?
I never thought you'd actually come!
What is that voice?
Yeah, sick voice.
You sound like you just deep-throated some mice. Or a fucking elephant's trunk.
The problem is I'm trying to get some water in my throat actually stuck so I could do coughing normally, but
Why the fuck flustered yell? What the fuck? As she squeezed me tightly, I felt as though my upper body might collapse under the pressure of her softest parts. Damn. I was blushing uncontrollably. Miss Yui, please let go!
No, I won't!
Damn. Come on, Miss Yui! I struggled to wriggle free, but Miss Yui only grabbed me tighter. Our bodies were getting more and more intertwined. Ooh, and every time I squirmed, Miss Yui would just pull me even closer.
Tsukasa!
Ah! As her chest rose and fell erratically, droplets of sweat slid down her cleavage.
Yes.
Goddamn, dude. I could feel the heat of her fever radiating off her steadily encroaching face, as well as the shoulders I grabbed in an effort to push away.
Stay here with me, Tsukasa, please.
What fucking drugs is she on?
Probably antibiotics, honestly.
I'm telling you, you've got the wrong person. Questions were swirling around in my head. Why was Miss Yui crying? Who was this Tsukasa person? But I was most concerned for the state of her pajamas, which had become even more disheveled during our struggle.
Oh, come on, dude. Suck it up.
Miss Yui, your pajamas, your pants! Ass. They're sliding down!
Tsukasa, you're so warm.
Miss Yui, please! Realizing that not a single word was getting... You realize this now, dude? Realizing that not a single word was getting through to her, I sighed resignedly. I'd taken care of Yuka any number of times when she caught a cold and drawn a fever, but I don't recall ever getting this bad. Miss Yui was usually calm, collected, and rational. Who would ever imagine that a fever could leave her so thoroughly discombobulated? That's
Oh, dude, you have no idea.
I fucking love
Holy shit.
Miss Yui, seriously, pull yourself to... Yo, you know what I imagined? Fucking, you remember The Incredibles?
What part of it?
Fucking, okay, so when, Elastigirl is crying because, Mr. Incredible went and now he's not coming back.
Oh, yeah, and then...
And the lady goes, God damn, we're pulling yourself together! Fucking love it. She, like, smacks you.
Esmeralda. Wasn't it Esmeralda? It was just like...
Edna Mode.
Emma Mode.
Edna Mode smacks her with the fucking...
Capes.
Nuggets! Love it. I put more strength into my resistance, and finally her arms relaxed just the tiniest bit. But her expression changed drastically.
No, please.
Oh, what's that joke?
I'm trying, man. I'm trying real hard.
Miss Yui, I'm Satoshi Mochida. Satoshi Mochida. I said Satoshi. What did I say?
Satoshi.
Satoshi Mochida, not this.
Please don't go, please.
I'm gonna get this voice. God damn it.
Miss Yui is acting like a spoiled child. I mean, hey, women get like that around guys.
Damn, it's not working.
Are you okay?
I'm trying to get a sick voice, good sir. Allow me to embrace my element.
Embrace your element.
Embrace my element.
Thank you.
Is that my boy Pyro? Hi, Pyro.
What's up? Slipping out of the shoes I'd still been wearing, I again drew close to her sprawled out form. There was no way I could just leave her here like this. I sure hope none of this seems too sketchy after your fever breaks.
I'm trying to do a sick voice, Pyro. It's not working.
Miss Yui let out a lethargic groan, perhaps in response to my quiet murmurings. At my wit's end, I grabbed a hold of her and did my best to carry her back. I just imagined him dragging her ass into the room.
Get the fuck
Gently
over.
wheeling her over to her infernal futon, I then carefully laid her down, making sure I didn't drop her in the process. Then there was a matter of rebuttoning those pesky pajamas again. I hesitantly pulled her pajama bottoms and brushed away the stray hairs that were plastered to her brow with sweat. I done my best to avoid seeing anything I shouldn't, but I'm a guy, so my heart was pounding the whole time.
So actually, it's like this weird thing because I remember having a fever this bad, and my doctor told me that, like, first of all, you gotta put on a lot of pajamas to sweat out a bunch of things, but then you gotta take all those pajamas off because if it gets infused into the pajamas, that wetness is just gonna make you colder and more sick. So at some point, she should actually lose the pajamas. Just saying.
Miss Yui's pajamas were soaked through with sweat.
See?
She really might have just been better off with the change of clothes altogether.
Exactly.
But no, that would have been going way too far. Wish I could find a towel or something. I could at least wipe some of that moisture away. Noticing a convenience store bag carelessly tossed on the floor, I glanced inside. Hey, she already bought cold packs. Why wasn't she using them? Jeez.
Because you see, let's try.
Miss Yui, this might be a little cold, but bear with me, okay? Oh, it's a
Oh, the kitty!
Look at the kitty.
Oh, the kitty!
Look at the kitty.
Oh, his helpless face at the kitty! Oh! It's so cute! And she's holding him!
Look at that.
Oh, God, this is so cute! Oh,
Alright, I think that'll help.
oh yeah,
I placed one of the compresses over her on her forehead and pulled the covers over her. Oh, no, it's you. Miss Yui appeared almost instantly relieved. She exhaled contentedly and her breathing became more relaxed. Finally, she was asleep.
How do I do that?
Tsukasa!
Even in sleep, Miss Yui seemed to be suffering. Oh, Monet, were you worried about your master? I don't blame you. Mr. Yamazaki said she was sick. I had no idea it was this bad. Monet had coiled up in my legs. Damn, coiled. Coiled up in my legs without me noticing. I began absentmindedly speaking to him.
I want a cat so I can have a cat coil up on my legs, too.
The cat will probably be an asshole to you.
No, it won't!
Yeah, it will.
No, it won't. I'm gonna train my cat well. I'm gonna get a girl cat, too, so she only responds to me.
What?
Yeah, I don't know if it's guy cats or girl cats, but one of the two genders, like, one of them is, like, they're more friendly with everybody, and then one of them, like, they're more friendly towards, like, the person, like, their owner. Like, they'll be okay with other people, but, like, they're more, like, preferential to their owner.
Interesting. He mewed in response, and our conversation ended there, as my gaze was still fixed squarely on Miss Yui. So, what do I do now? Miss Yui? Nah, she's asleep, fam. Are you okay to be alone right now?
Oh.
She wasn't in any condition to respond. No shit. But... Miss Yui? Miss Yui's hand had slipped out from under the futon, was gently grasping my pant leg. Hey. Her grip was much weaker than before, but I knew I'd probably regret it if I went home now. Miss Yui just seemed really lonely. Well, guess I'll settle in then. Take a seat, let's go. Without disturbing Miss Yui's hold on me, I took a seat beside her. For the time being, I figured I'd watch over her and make sure her condition didn't worsen. Occasionally, Miss Yui's breathing would become ragged and she'd furrow her brow. She was in a pretty bad way. Poor thing. Wasn't there anything else I could do?
Nope.
I glanced quietly down the hallway. I noticed when I carried Miss Yui in here that there was a kitchen near the entrance and it was perfectly neat and tidy. There wasn't any indication it had been used that day at all. I wonder if she's eaten anything. Monet's gaze shifted suddenly. I followed it and I saw pet bowls laid out in the corner of the room. One dish was filled to the brim with water, the other was piled high with dry cat food. I see someone's been eating well around here, eh? Even delirious with fever, she's still taking real good care of you. But that's not good. Miss Yui, you should be taking care of your own meals first.
Close enough.
What?
Thinking.
What?
You should be thinking.
Oh, what did I say?
Taken care of.
Oh. I mean, true. Actually, I don't know why I said taking care of. I have no idea why, dude.
Close enough.
You know, I shook my head at the whole situation, then glanced down at Monet, who was tilting his head as if trying to understand me. I broke into a wry smile. When I pulled out the cold packs, I did notice some cheap convenience store food in the bag as well. I guess that was going to be your food for the day. Not exactly the best stuff to eat when you're sick, though. There's rice and eggs, at least. Hey, that's pretty good. I'll make egg porridge or something. Miss Yui, may I borrow your kitchen? Her face was bright red, and her half-pained, half-contented noises provided me with no clear-cut answer to my question. Don't think I'm gonna get much out of her. How about you, Monet? Can I use the kitchen? Do I have your permission to use the kitchen? Excellent. Thank you! Monet's cries helped us assuage my guilt over entering a woman's apartment and borrowing her kitchen. What?
Cats, man.
Cats, man.
Absolutely the greatest.
Cats, man.
Love cats.
Not that I had any reason to feel guilty. I don't think, anyway. I mean, circumstances were what they were.
Exactly.
I mean, you know, I did see some cleavage, but hey, I'll take it.
Yeah, you know, that happens. Go for it.
Oh, sorry. Still, I had this nagging sense that I should have somehow felt bad about what I was doing. Give me 1 second, actually, okay?
In the meantime, I can just talk about cats and how much I really want one. If I ever find a baby cat just stranded out in the middle of Milwaukee here, I'm bringing it home.
I think that shit would be dead.
Whoa, like, you know, in a box. You know, I bring there's a cat in the box. If I ever find one, I'm bringing it home. We're gonna keep it. Yeah, but I'm saving a cat's life. I'm choosing an animal.
We just have to But she's like,
Yeah, Shizuka did it. I'll do it.
excuse me, please, Miss Yui, but I'm gonna need to get up. One by one, I gently peeled off each of the fingers latched onto my pant leg, and this didn't wake her up. The expression on her face changed as I was doing so, from contented rest to mild annoyance.
When you have a giant fever like she does and you're passed the fuck out.
But there was nothing to indicate that she might wake up.
I remember that when I had this type of fever, my mom changed my cold packs. I didn't even know. Like, that's how dead I was,
Alright,
basically.
let's see what we can do, shall we? As I stood up, Monet mewed happily and began tagging along on my heels.
God damn it, game, stop with your music. Or,
Start with music.
Achoo!
Bless you. And Miss Yui, now resting by herself in the bedroom, let out a sudden sneeze.
Book of Shadows, Episode 3, Encounter.
Achoo!
Probably a dude, so go for it.
I actually would highly doubt it. From the way this game has guy to girl ratio, I would guess it's a girl. It's also she also says eek. Guys don't say that shit. It's a girl.
Eek. Tomoe, oh god damn it.
Oh, this is Yui's class.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Come on, Yui.
Gross, I just got sprayed.
Damn.
Sorry. I've got a real tingle in my nose today for some reason.
Damn, that sounds weird. Ugh, honestly.
Tissues,
I just needed my all be girls. I have a feeling
where
these
did
are all
I
gonna be girls.
Alright, she could have gone to all girls school.
Yeah.
Well, alright, my turn then.
Oh, wow, did I get that much on you? Here, use one of mine. It's the least I can do. Great, don't mind if I do. What? She was talking to me. May I have one too, please? Let's see. Here we go. Thanks.
You guys should really keep extras with you, you know?
Well, sorry.
Honestly.
So, what were we talking about again?
You remember, we were talking about what it's like to be seniors now.
Oh, I know, right? Can it really just be one more year before we graduate?
Nice voice break.
While graduation is important, don't forget there's life afterward to think about as well.
Our careers.
This
No!
is the, I'm pretty sure from what I
I
remember,
really
this,
don't want to think about that.
this is the Yui backstory chapter.
Well, good to know.
Well, there's a reason we've been subjected to all those career counseling sessions, and it's because our futures are just big question marks right now.
True.
No kidding. What are we gonna do with our lives? It's scary.
I feel that at a spiritual level.
Any ideas, you? You don't have any plans for the future? Actually, I've got it all figured out.
What?
Well, don't just leave us hanging out with it, girl. Well,
Okay.
she's so adorable!
Okay, Miss Yui.
My name is Yui Shishido. I'm 17 and my dream is to become a teacher. I butt into the lives of others without a second thought, and I spend most of my time doing nothing important.
Damn.
Oh, I didn't know she went to the same school.
Looks like it, yeah. And why else would she have been a teacher back then?
No, because she's wearing the same uniform.
I know.
But I believe that even someone like me can make her dreams come true with enough hard work. Kisaragi Academy, 5 years ago. The cherry blossoms were in bloom and the rustling wind carried it with the soft warmth of the season. I was a high school senior now, and devoting myself to my studies in preparation for the day my dream could become reality. And that dream was to become an English teacher. My grades were on the fence for getting into the university I wanted, though. So my best bet was to score a special recommendation from the academy.
Oh, yeah, I remember this. Yeah, I
Whew,
remember this.
that was a lucky break. When I got called to the office, I had no clue what it might be about.
So now we get to see some of the other areas of Kisaragi besides that one hallway. This is a really pretty grounds, to be honest.
Yeah, no kidding.
Jeez.
After one school day, I was summoned to the teacher's staff room. I was freaking out that maybe I'd failed or my grades weren't good enough for the school I wanted to go to, or something like that. But it turned out my fears were all for naught. You have no rival at our academy, they said, so if you keep working hard, we'll be happy to give you a recommendation. Man, was that ever a pick-me-up? I feel like I could take on the world now. I'm gonna have to make sure I don't let this chance slip me by. This trash can. Why exactly is it so ridiculously heavy again? Carrying this beast in the dumpster is gonna be the death of me.
Whoa. Hey.
I turned around, still holding the garbage can. The voice belonged to a male student I'd never spoken with before. I'd seen him around a lot, though. His name was Tsukasa Mikuni from Class 7.
Watch your step. There's a root sticking out of the ground here. It's pretty easy to trip on. I want to see you trip, though.
Huh? Ah! What? Ah! Ow! Hey, what's the big idea laughing at someone else's misfortune?
Well, it's
not funny. Shouldn't you be asking if I'm okay or something?
my bad. Ooh. Oh.
Oh, you don't have to help clean up. You'll get your hands dirty.
Don't worry about it. It's the least I can do after laughing like that.
Thanks.
No problem. That should be everything, right?
Yeah, looks like it.
Cool. Let's go then.
Huh? Ah! I remember it well, even now. This is my first time talking with Tsukasa, and he left a strong first impression on me. That's really kind of you. Isn't it heavy, though?
Not especially.
I'm the one assigned to take it. Maybe I should.
It's fine, really. Don't worry about it. There. Everything's in its place.
Thank you so much. You were a huge help.
Catch you around.
Hey, hold up.
Hmm?
I feel like I should do something nice for you in return.
Blowjob.
No, they're high schoolers.
Yes!
No,
They're seniors in high school. They're 18.
they're pure. Don't skank their purity to like we Americans do. I know what happens at prom. Y'all go to your cabins up in the mountains. Y'all fuck like animals. You come to college, you're like, I'm ready for fucking. And that's where the hookup culture starts. It's all your high schools and prom.
That's when you realize, you go to that cabin.
Don't taint
You
the
and your
purity.
friends. You and your friends. You find a video on your phone the next day. It's you and your friends fucking the shit out of.
I know what happens.
Like, I was so goddamn drunk.
I know that underneath the prom tables at dinner, y'all slipping condoms with each other, y'all got your notes and shit, and the women, they go to the bathroom like, oh my god, I'm gonna get fucked tonight. I'm just a high schooler, I'm 17 years old, but I'm gonna get fucked, alright? You know the average age at which Americans lose their virginity is 16 and a half years
I
old?
was gonna say 15.
No, 16 and a half years old, because of fucking prom. Japanese people, they got purity, they got style.
They marry at 14.
Yes, and their age of consent is 13. But the purity.
No.
Don't
Just
taint
stop.
the purity.
Stop. I think Miss Huey's already got some dick in her life. Bet money.
Look, just wait there a second, okay?
Hmm?
Making a new friend is always great, but when it happens to be Tsukasa Mikuni, it's all the better. He'd kind of been on my mind for a while.
Told you.
There we go. Most of the times I'd seen Tsukasa before this were in the school courtyard. He spent a lot of time there sitting alone on a bench. Even after school or during summer vacation, if I happened to pass by, I would always see him there. And after this little encounter, we'd go on to make many fond memories together.
Don't you dare say it.
Told you.
They're pure.
I told you, man.
Yet somehow, the image of Tsukasa that stands out most in my mind of him is seated alone on that courtyard bench.
I'm telling you, man.
For you, I hope Cafe au lait is alright.
Sure, I guess. Anything's fine, really. Thanks.
You know, it's customary when receiving a gift to quietly accept it without any offhanded remarks.
Well, aren't we a stickler for tradition?
We walked to the bench together, sat down, and began making small talk. That courtyard bench was a sort of mystical place. The leaves rustled over your head, and if you closed your eyes and opened your ears, it felt as though you were in the middle of some forest. And then if you looked straight up, the sunlight poured in through the leaves, and you almost felt like you were in another world. This is the first time I've ever actually sat on one of these benches.
It's pretty nice, right?
It is. It's lovely.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, so is that why?
Huh?
Well, you come here an awful lot, right? Like even after school and during summer vacation?
I sure do.
So you must really like this place then, huh?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Well, then there we go. The leaves rustled as a gentle breeze blew between us.
Blew us between, yeah?
We were both silent for a bit, but strangely didn't feel awkward or uncomfortable.
So, aren't you gonna ask?
Ask what?
What I'm always doing here by myself or something?
Or maybe, I don't know, your names?
No, he said. I think he said. Yeah, he said.
No, it was...
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Like, technically they haven't been like, I'm Yui.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Hmm? You're always here because you like the spot, right?
Well, from what I can tell, she's probably
She knows him.
She knows him. But I think he would probably know her because of the fact that she, like, is probably well known throughout the school.
Damn
From what I can guess.
Damn it.
What are you doing?
Stop.
Pause.
Uh...
Oh my god, dude.
No, it's fucking... I was trying to do pause, but whatever. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, okay. Is there some other reason then? Not really. Dang it. I want to get the music back, 'cause it's cool.
So,
Yeah.
what would be the point of asking?
Well, you've got me there, but people normally ask me if it's boring being here by myself, or tell me they don't get it, say I'm a weirdo or something.
Really? I don't know. I guess I just think of it that way. The way
Pyro Y.
the way I see it, if you like here, then why not come here whenever you can?
Guess that makes you the weirdo then.
Do something nice in return.
Just play it.
Pyro.
It's time, dude.
Pyro.
Nice for you.
Oh my god! Parody.
Save that. Save it.
Oh, I'm saving that already.
Save it, dude.
Purity.
God damn it.
Purity. Oh man. Man. Alright, back to the game.
God damn it. Save it, dude.
I
Save
have it, don't worry.
Oh, yeah? Okay, good.
What?
Hey, don't make that face. Coming from me, that's a compliment. My hair is fucking weird. Look at that dude's hair. It is... What?
He's a lion.
Look at that, like, V, though.
It's a lion.
Look at this. What is this shit?
It's a lion.
No, it's not.
It's a lion. It's a mane.
Dude, he better be lying in bed. Miss Yui can leave his ass.
What? Calling someone a weirdo is supposed to be a compliment?
You bet it is.
I'm not sure I buy that. You're mean. Hidoine.
It's like, I think what they say in like freaking, it would be like if I had the things on, it would be
Hidoine.
or something like that.
Mm.
The expression of Tsukasa's face was a dead giveaway that he really enjoyed talking with me. And I've always loved this feeling when I know my words can help brighten someone's day. I must have been... Oops.
Lost my stance for voice there.
I must have been sporting one hell of a goofy smile at that moment.
Hmm.
Hmm?
Actually, there's a place at this school that I like even more than here.
Oh? Where's that?
The roof. I'm not telling.
What?
Am I a 5-year-old? It's my...
Try it again. You got it.
It's my special place.
There we go.
Which means it must be a totally awesome place, right?
Yep.
Aw, I really want to see it. Come on.
No way. I can't spill the beans that easily. Besides, this view isn't nearly as consistent. The view there isn't nearly as consistent.
Laughing, Tsukasa finished up his drink, then grabbed the now empty trash can he carried to the dumpster for me.
You treated me to coffee, so please allow me to take this up to the classroom for you.
What? Are you sure?
You bet.
Thanks. I'm in class.
Class 4, if I'm not mistaken. Told you he knew.
Yeah.
You're the famous Yui Shishido, after all.
Huh? How did you...
You're that girl who already looks like she could be a teacher. I don't think there's a student in any of our 12 classes,
Good on you, man.
who doesn't know your name. No, fucking 12 classes, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah. That's 4 per grade. 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4.
Yeah.
2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4.
What?
How do you not know this?
From then on, Tsukasa and I met in the courtyard many times. We didn't really talk in the halls, but something about that place spurred our conversation.
Oh yeah!
Cafe Ola again?
Olay.
Olay.
Yep.
Doesn't that get a little old?
Not really.
You drink at least 2 a day, though, right?
I mean, it's not like Cafe Olay is the worst thing, honestly.
Well, maybe he doesn't like it. He might not like it.
It's just espresso milk, buddy. No, that's just dark roasted milk I like.
Hey, how'd you know that?
Seen it with my own eyes. There's a perfect view of the vending machine from here, after all. Yep, you can see it right there.
There is?
Yeah, I mean, it's right there.
Oh, wow. No kidding.
Doesn't matter if it's after school or summer break. Shishido Bar and Cafe Olay is... I don't know how to say it. Olay? Cafe Olay is like Old Faithful. You could set your watch by it.
Well, then I guess we're even, since I always see you sitting on this bench.
What? You're back on that again?
Come on, Throat, you can do this.
Sure am. I guess I just find it interesting that we both take notice of each other's quirky habits.
Weirdo.
Our conversations in the courtyard were usually just silly. It was like talking to a good friend in class, shallow but genuinely enjoyable. It's always so cool here, even in the summer.
Ugh, don't mention summer.
Why? Don't you like it?
Now with the summer school right around the corner, it'd be enough to make anyone run for the hills.
Yeah, I guess so. But we're seniors now. It comes with the territory, you know? The time for fun and games is over.
Oh, now I have a fucking shitty throat, so I can do a sick voice now. But like, you know, when I was needing to be sick, I can't do a sick voice. Thank you, game or throat, whatever, everything. Just thank you, everything. Now I can do like the running, you know, the running things and oh god, you know, the death voice.
But if I want to do nice, pure maiden voice, like Miss Yui Shishido is, I can't goddamn do it.
I don't know, you seem like you're still having a lot of fun to me.
I thought you were talking to me for a second.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say
Well, I'm a bit of a special case.
I'm having a bit of a special
But-
case.
but-
What, she got AIDS?
Can't do it.
I'm just happy because I feel like my dream might actually come true.
Oh?
I just enjoy teaching things to people and having others depend on me.
Why's that? This guy's a great conversation continuer, man.
Yeah.
Them 2 one-word answers, solid.
I guess it makes me feel like a big sister or something. And since I'm an only child,
We need to
you
fix
know-
that. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. I gotta get something to drink. I'm gonna chuck this stuff out.
Are we doing water bottles?
I wish. We need to get some.
Can you bring the jug then?
Yeah, I was about to.
Thanks. One thing I also want to wish I could fix is the freaking music in this game, because gosh darn it just cuts off for like no reason, and it's so annoying. Like I seriously wish it would stay, you know? But I mean, hey, whatever, right? does not matter to me. It does not matter to me. Also, yeah, it's very annoying that I can't do this stupid voice when I need to actually do it. I've been doing a slight bit of practicing too, like kind of off screen, just like whenever I'm alone in my room. I'm just like, I sometimes break it out just so like maybe I could get my throat used to it a bit more. But yeah, there's just
carrying the jug and a fucking like. I went like so I was carrying it. I went like that and just poured out my foot. Like it didn't even hit the floor. It legit hit just my foot.
You want some ASMR? Here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do vocal exercises? Yeah, I gotta find good ones that like I can actually do. Like I could do general vocal exercise that I guess like a chorus person could do, but like that's more I guess for like my own personal voice. But like in terms of female voice, you know. That's super easy. I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad. You did? When? When the hell did you do this? Didn't you lose it?
What's up?
Didn't you lose it?
No, I saw it. Can you
Later.
Some stuff, or give it to me so I can.
Don't pour it on yourself this time.
I won't. I got you.
Oh, yeah, that would explain it. Yeah, I got you. Oh, first of all, I ain't actually doing these things. There we go.
All right. Oh, okay. Well, good luck with that then.
Wow, that was about as dismissive as a comment as you can get.
Hey, not like I can do anything about it, you know?
Despite his occasional boorishness, I still felt that Tsukasa was a kind soul. If nothing else, he never actually laughed at my dream. And in a high school crowd, most people don't take you very seriously when you say you're trying to become a teacher. Tsukasa just wasn't like most people, I guess.
What was that?
But why?
But why though?
But why?
The season was quickly turning to autumn.
Cry.
After the school day ended, the senior floor was always a lot more quiet than its underclassmen counterparts. Everyone was off studying hard at the library or with shooters. So one day, thinking no one else was around, I sat in a lonely corner of the hallway. Initially, I had grabbed my shoes and left the classroom, intending to head home, but along the way, I just started crying. I was overwhelmed. My sobs echoed from one end of the hallway to the other. That day, I had finally received a special recommendation to my top choice university. I was so excited, I just wanted to tell someone, so I told my friend Tomoe, but her usual supportive demeanor took on a somewhat harsher edge.
Quit rubbing it into my face. You know I'm still totally undecided about my future, right?
What a douche.
My expression must have changed pretty drastically. Tomoe's eyes suddenly widened as she quickly apologized. So, I smiled and told her I didn't care. That's what I said anyway.
Bitch, people always care.
Yeah.
That's rude.
But how couldn't I care? Tomoe's dismissive words struck me like a dagger to my chest. I'm so insensitive sometimes.
No, you're not.
I wonder if everyone else feels the same way about me. I kept wiping the tears from my eyes, only for new ones to take their place immediately. Why didn't I think of this sooner? So many people were still facing uncertain futures with no real goals in mind, and I was completely oblivious to it. I was the one with a dream, running around like the cock of the walk and blabbing about my successes and aspirations. I wouldn't blame them if they hated me. Could someone that insensitive to the feelings of so many other people really become a teacher? Did I even have what it takes to begin with?
Shishiro?
Was that a splash?
Yeah, what?
I quickly turned towards the voice that had called out to me and found Tsukasa standing there. We never said a word before when passing each other in the hall, but he spoke to me that day with no reservations, as if we were old chums. Tsukasa.
Your face is a mess. Do you have a handkerchief?
Yeah,
Then wipe your face.
okay. Tsukasa's concern and confusion was clearly written on his face. I didn't want to cause him any trouble or worry him, so I began frantically wiping my eyes.
Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Bullshit it is. You're crying an awful lot for someone who's got no problems.
No, it's just there was a little misunderstanding between a friend and I. But we patched it up right away, so it's all alright. Really. These are, something like tears of happiness, I guess.
Hmm?
Yep. See? I just found out I got that I'm not sure if I did it out of respect for Tsukasa, or just because I wanted to change the subject, but I cut myself off mid-sentence. I was doing it again. What was I thinking? Not even Tsukasa was going to hate me for being a braggart. Hell, I hated myself. I was the worst, just the worst. But
Whoa, really?
he was happy for me. A bit taken aback, I nodded firmly.
You did it then! Congrats!
Yeah, thanks.
Huh?
Thank you.
So what's with the waterworks? Even with the recommendation, you still have to take the entrance exam, right?
Yeah?
So isn't it a little early to be crying tears of joy?
Yeah, maybe so. I was just really happy that you congratulated me.
Oh, come on now.
Sorry.
For what?
For crying like this, without even knowing why.
If you don't know why you're doing it, then how about you hurry up and dry those eyes?
Sure, I think I'm fine now anyway.
I swear.
As I rubbed my swollen eyes, a smile broke through, and Tsukasa let out an exasperated sigh. Then, as if suddenly remembering something, his eyes lit up.
Oh, hey! Wait here a sec.
Okay. Tsukasa ran into his classroom, quickly reappearing in the hall again just moments later. He was holding something.
Here, I want you to have this.
A pencil? In his outstretched hand rested a short, stubby little pencil. Not the sort of thing you'd expect someone to go out of their way to lend you. It was pocked here and there with small scratches, but it still seemed to be in relatively decent shape considering how obviously well worn it was.
A pencil for guaranteed success.
Guaranteed success?
Use it on your test and you'll pass for sure.
What? Really?
Yup, they told me I'd never pass the entrance exam for Kisaragi Academy, but, well, here I am, and I owe it all to this pencil.
So, this is the same pencil you were using back then when you took your high school application tests?
Damn. You kept the pencil for 3-4 years? Sure is. It really jerked out a miracle.
I assume you mean worked out a miracle, right? Not that's the thing that either.
Yeah, that.
At any rate, I shall happily take you upon your kind offer. Thanks.
But listen, I'm only lending it to you until you finish your test. You have to give it back afterwards so I can use it for my entrance exams.
Okay.
Whatever you do, don't fail the exam.
Right.
That pencil is not gonna get her through that exam. That pencil has no eraser.
They don't use erasers on pencils. They use those. They use the square ones.
Dude, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It is true.
I took this pencil and nodded, smiling. This time, Tsukasa returned my smile.
You're a really unique person, you know that? It's hard to believe so much you... Oh, how much? It's hard to believe how much you let other people's problems get to you. You'll make an amazing teacher.
What? For a moment, I had no idea what he was talking about. Then it hit me. Tsukasa had somehow sussed out from our conversation that I was crying because I upset Tomoe. And he was turning that fact around to offer me encouragement.
Good luck. Don't let it get to you.
I really want to know what the freak happened to this guy. God, music! I really want to know what happened to him because he's so cool.
I'm guessing he probably died.
Flutter!
Swoon!
I heard you shouldn't wish someone luck in times of stress, as it just adds more pressure. That's why people tell actors to break a leg instead. But I didn't care. Taboo or no, I cherished his kind words.
She wants the
I'll do my best, Tsukasa.
Glad to hear it.
That's when I really started to fall for him.
Told you! She wants
Wanting D and love are two very different things.
I mean, not for a lot of the thoughts that we have on campus.
On campus! Seeing college, it's all the same.
I mean, she about to go into college.
They're high schoolers. They're still pure. Let
I'm
them
telling
be,
you,
let them be
right
pure.
now, there was no high schooler in my that was in like the popular crowd as Miss Yui is, who was pure. I can say maybe they are.
She's not popular. She's just known.
Exactly. Didn't she say like the famous?
Well, okay, famous as in like well known. Doesn't mean she was like a popular skank ass. Like, oh my god, I'm a mean girl.
And I'm guessing she probably hasn't banged anybody yet. But I'm saying that she wants the D.
No, I think she wants the heart.
Nope.
The heart of a man.
Yes, but that comes along with the D. The D comes first, then the heart.
In college. But in this amazing virtual reality that is the visual novel, and I'm just trying to keep this.
Shut your bitch.
I want to be pure.
No, she wants the dick.
No.
Want the dick.
Save that for the
Want
hentai.
the dick.
Save that for the hentai.
I mean, did you see the fucking images we saw before with freaking Satoshi?
That's not hentai.
I mean,
that's natural. In anime.
I mean,
That's
no.
natural.
No.
That's natural.
No.
It's called ecchi. It's a genre of anime, actually. That's normal. You want to see like the stuff you want to see with two high schoolers, you can go to a very special website that I can offer you and or people later. Just let me know. I can give you a special website. But
don't do it. He's gonna offer you some weird Indian sex website.
those don't actually exist.
I bet they don't. I bet they. It's just Mia Khalifa.
She's Arabic, first of all.
Close enough. People don't know. People that are creating those websites don't care.
They better.
They'll be like, oh shit, dude. She's brown. Let's go. We going in, boys.
You can say the same thing about bombers.
What?
You can say the same thing about bombers too. I'm just saying. They're brown. She's going in. And then she doesn't come out.
What?
Nor do 30s plus people.
Oh my god! Goddamn! Goddamn!
But it didn't really seem like he noticed, and there wasn't really any indication that he felt the same way anyway.
Goddamn! What the?
No, don't worry about it.
Can we just stop? Pyro, we need that clip recorded. We need to make sure that Siobhan was known as a fucking bomber.
I'm not, but you know.
I can still clearly recall the events of that day, even now. It was October, the day before my entrance exam.
Okay, she going in, boy.
The weather outside had been miserable since morning, and visibility was all but non-existent. It would be a bad omen if I were to slip and fall on the day before the exam, so I decided to wear boots to school, just to be safe.
She got them Uggs going.
See, don't wear Uggs in water. That shit's expensive. You know how they say don't wear J's outside?
Oh, yeah.
It's same thing with Uggs. Uggs are women's J's.
Yeah, that's true.
See you later! Huh?
What the fuck?
When I opened the door, I was shocked to see a white-haired old woman lying on the ground, soaked to the bone.
Oh, dude. Are you ready? Are you ready? I remember this. Oh,
I
shit.
frantically rushed over to her side.
Yeah, that's a good score.
Are you okay? Stay
Stop.
with me. Come on.
Stop.
Tell me, what happened?
Stop! What was that? Oh, okay.
Was it a hit and run? The road running by my house was narrow and mostly used only by our neighbors. But it's not like it was closed off to the outside traffic or anything, so a hit and run wasn't out of the question. I looked over to the old woman's body as best as I could. Fortunately, there were no signs of any serious injury. Doesn't seem like a car accident, at least.
Young lady,
Yes?
you mustn't go to school today.
What? You absolutely must not go. Huh?
Okay, we're gonna pause here real quick. Why the fuck? This is like Dobby.
You mustn't go.
Harry Potter must not go back to Hogwarts.
The old woman raised herself slightly and spoke hoarsely. From the tone in her voice, she seemed terribly desperate. But I have to. Today's my last chance to practice for this college entrance review.
No, stop. Stop. You can practice at home. You got a mirror?
I think she means more like questions, like...
You can... I guess the
No,
internet might
just
not.
stay home. Don't go. I have to. The interview is the part of the exam I'm worst at. Please, tell me what's wrong. Where is your family? Will you? Will I? Will you go? No matter what? Yeah? In that case, please. Not knowing what to say, I nodded apprehensively as the woman began digging through her pockets. She produced what looked to be a crumpled scrap of paper. As she was digging around, I noticed that her breathing had become dangerously ragged and began considering my options to assist her. Really, I should have gone back into my house and called my mom. But there was just something about her that kept me glued to the spot.
Yeah.
I sensed desperation hiding in that unbroken gaze. You must take this. What is it? A charm. A charm? The old woman clutched my wrist and forcefully pressed a scrap of paper into my palm. Tilting my head, I unfolded the scrap and looked carefully at it. At first, I thought I'd just been handed a piece of trash. What? But when I unfolded it all the way, I saw it was actually a paper doll in the shape of a human being.
Let's go, boys.
And there was a name written on his torso. Yui Shishido. Huh? Huh?
She knows.
Yes, my name, written as plain as day in easily legible brushstrokes. Why is my name on it? So it can protect you.
How does she know who you are?
Huh? If you don't write the name of the person you wish to protect, the charm won't work. Crazy. This is all crazy. I didn't understand any of it, save for one simple fact. This old woman was here specifically to give me this strange paper charm. As far as I was aware, we were total strangers to one another, but she clearly knew both my name and address.
Now this is where this part gets creepy.
No. I'm sorry. I know you came a long way to give this to me, but I don't want it. You don't want it? As I extended my arm to return the paper doll, I could sense her entire demeanor had changed. She raised her body up unsteadily from the wet asphalt.
Oh boy.
Why not? Well, I nearly killed myself bringing this to you. Why will no one listen to me? You must not enter Heavenly Host Elementary without this charm. Heavenly Host Elementary?
Let's go,
Yes,
boys.
you must not go. Don't go! As the old woman cried out, the paper doll fluttered lightly to the ground. Almost instantaneously, it became soaked through with rainwater. My name began to run and quickly turned into an illegible black
She's
smudge.
Crazy.
Seeing this, the old woman grabbed and tore at her hair. No! The charm, the way out has been lost! Ma'am, please calm down. Listen, you must not go to Heavenly Host Elementary. I think there's been some mistake. My school is Kisaragi Academy High. I've never even heard of elementary hosts. Heavenly Host Elementary. Ma'am? Oh, God! Mom, come quick! What's wrong? An old woman collapsed in front of our house. Call an ambulance. Okay. Paramedics arrived in a matter of minutes. The old woman seemed to be unconscious by that point, however, so the EMTs brought out a stretcher.
Do either of you know this woman?
No, she just collapsed in front of our house. We've never seen her before.
All right. Would you be willing to ride with her in the ambulance?
The idea of making this old woman go to the hospital by herself just seemed like it would have been a shameful thing to do. Sure, she was a stranger, but we'd had a lengthy conversation for mere minutes before, so I couldn't well say we had nothing to do with one another. Yui, you need to go to school. What? But... Don't worry, I'll go with her to the hospital. You have to practice for the interview today, right? Yeah, I guess I do. Thanks, Mom. I'll leave her with you then. Good luck. I was a little hesitant, but I knew I really had to go to school today, no matter what.
Just because I haven't done in chapter 3.
Not done in chapter 3 yet. Counter.
So, I left the strange woman in my mom's care and headed toward the school, walking right by her stretcher. Yeah? Suddenly, a hand rose from the limp form of the old woman and grabbed my skirt. Startled, I tried to jump away, but found myself ensnared by her terrible bloodshot eyes. You must not go! Ah!
Jump scare? No? Now we're in class.
After school, once my final practice interview had concluded, I reunited with my friends and engaged in the usual regime of gossip and small talk. Can you believe that? That's really scary. The hell was wrong with her? When I described the events of the morning, everyone's eyebrows rose. They were hanging on my every word and yelping in unison at key moments. Yui, maybe you should have stayed home today after all.
Finally.
Well, but I had that practice interview. I couldn't miss that, you know? I just hope nothing bad happens. Oh, come on. What could happen?
Let's go, boys. We in it for the long haul, boys.
Nah, you know, part of me, this pure heart of mine really is just like, man, I really hope they don't do it. I really hope they don't do it. And you know what? They're gonna do it. Oh, you know what?
What the fuck?
I don't know
That
what
changed? Okay.
When you mentioned Heavenly House Elementary, I thought it sounded kind of familiar, and I just realized why. You know the Seven Wonders, right? 7 Wonders? You mean those urban legends about Kisaragi? Yeah, those. Does Heavenly Host Elementary have some sort of connection to them? One of the stories is called Yoshi After School. Ever heard of it? Definitely not. I've never heard of it either. What's it about? Well, it takes place at Heavenly Host Elementary, which once occupied the same spot of land where Kisaragi Academy now stands. Oh, okay.
Ghost story time.
It's said that one day after school, a female teacher who had been patrolling the grounds slipped and fell down the stairs and died. The accident took place on a rainy October day just like this one and occurred just after 7 at night. And supposedly, Yoshi still appears on days like this.
Nothing!
Yasu!
Nothing.
Ever unaware that she died at Heavenly Hosts these many years ago, she now walks the halls of Kisaragi Academy believing them to be her own. Ooh, come on, no. Is it true? Well, it wouldn't be one of the 7 wonders if someone hadn't actually seen it happen, right? That's really creepy.
Why don't you head home, Yui? You're the one who doesn't live nearby, so we can't walk with you. And given the stuff that old woman said to you...
Yeah, it's always best to heed the warnings of the elderly. You might be right. I'm still feeling kind of on edge. Probably best I go home and check with Mom.
Go. Just go now.
I'll see you guys later then. Bye!
Go now.
See ya!
Take care! Give it everything you've got tomorrow.
I will. I quickly packed up my things and rushed out of the classroom. It was already about 5. It was getting dark out, but if Khan's story was to be believed, I had until 7 before anything bad might happen. As I continued wending my way down the corridor.
I couldn't tell because the way it's like a V or a... I couldn't tell for a second.
Why wending, though? I never heard that word. Winding would be the word.
Yeah. Translation error, maybe.
Yes.
I just kept telling myself there's nothing to be afraid of. Even so, I felt like
Notice they're also playing a very quiet version of the
Main
original theme
Yeah.
for the main game.
Even so, I felt like it took an extra long time to reach the shoe lockers.
Just leave.
I'm such a scaredy cat.
Yeah, I would be too. Oh gosh, that scared me. The music stopped and there was footsteps. I was like, nah.
That time it's okay.
Nah,
That time's okay.
Oh, hey, Shushido.
Tsukasa!
Heading home?
Yep.
Hey, you should be a really cool dude and walk her home.
What's with the big grin?
It's It's nothing. Hey, why don't we walk together? At least part of the way.
Sure, I don't mind.
Thank you.
Oh boy, here we go.
Great. When I looked over Tsukasa's face, my fear vanished, if but for a moment. These are the times when it's really nice to have boys around, I thought.
Oh, yeah, I remember what
I
happened.
felt that as long as he was by my side, nothing bad could happen. Didn't hurt that I had a crush on him, of course. The rain had let up since that morning, though it was still coming down. The two of us walked side by side, umbrellas held high.
Oh, you didn't do it under a single umbrella?
Oh, I wish, man.
Tsukasa was talking and laughing aside the whole way, whereas I probably came off as preoccupied. I'm sure it was awkward. A vague sense of fear flickered inside of me and was making me extraordinarily self-conscious. I'm certain it must have been reflected in my behavior.
Shishiro? You look kind of pale. Did something happen? Hey,
Yeah, something scary happened.
something scary?
I probably seemed really on edge. Tsukasa was staring at me with this look of an abject concern on his face. I was a little relieved that he'd asked, though, and it felt good to tell him about what happened. I filled him in on all the details and explained how they related to Kana's ghost story. I did my absolute best to convey the dread I was feeling. But Tsukasa was, well...
The 7 Wonders of Kisaragi High, huh?
yeah.
Haha. So you actually believe in that stuff, huh? Sometimes I wish I could see the world through your eyes.
What?
Hmm?
You don't think it's scary?
It's weird, sure, but I wouldn't call it scary. And I wouldn't worry about that old woman, what that old woman said to you. I'm sure it's just coincidence.
But...
Wouldn't it be better not to dwell on it either way? True. I mean, yeah, your encounter with her sounds like it was kind of unsettling. But she was probably just a little off, you know?
that's not the issue here.
Huh?
I wasn't asking you to solve my problems for me.
Hmm?
Look, I just wanted to vent, okay? I just wanted you to listen.
What do you mean? That's what I've been doing.
No, not like that.
I don't get it. Are you angry about something?
Guys always do this. It varies from person to person, of course, but guys invariably jump right into looking for solutions to your problem or giving you advice on what to do. As a result, girls often can't be totally honest with them, or don't want to be, at any rate, and are forced to just bottle up their feelings. I only wanted Tsukasa to share in some of my fears. If you were scared with me, that would have been enough. I didn't realize that then that Tsukasa telling me not to worry was his way of showing concern. I just thought he was brushing me off, and frankly, that annoyed me. My mind flashed back over and over again to that face, the eyes and the hoarse voice of that old woman,
Yeah, that was kind of creepy.
amplified and distorted by the ghost story. These images gradually darkened my mood. Maybe I was traumatized by the events I'd experienced, or maybe I was just frustrated and needed to lash out. I don't know. But for the first time ever, things had become decidedly uncomfortable between the two of us. Okay, well, this is me.
Right. Shishiro.
He called out my name as I briskly walked away. I didn't really know why I was so angry or confused, but I did notice that his voice was tinged with concern.
If anything should happen, feel free to contact me.
I considered turning back for a second, but changed my mind and pushed forward in a huff, leaving him behind. I'm home! Yui, welcome back. Greeting me at the door, my mother wore a somber expression. I could tell right away that something had happened. I stared at her with scrunched eyebrows for an awkwardly long time before she eventually reluctantly opened her mouth to speak. About that old woman from this morning. Yeah? The hospital contacted me. She passed away a short while ago. No! I'm so sorry. You need to stay focused on tomorrow's exam right now, though. Yeah. We should put this unpleasantness behind us. I'm getting dinner started now, so how about you go get changed? Okay, I'll be in my room. I'll call you. I watched my mom work her way back to the kitchen, then wriggled out of my shoes. My mood had darkened even more.
I just realized something. So, okay, in most horror movies, games, books, that kind of stuff, usually the horror of it is that the shit is anywhere, right?
Yeah.
The horror of this game is literally at a school. They can just leave the school and be fine. And that's why the next part is bullshit.
I'm excited for it.
Tsukasa's attitude was bad enough for that old woman to have died? Returning to my room, I couldn't muster the energy to do anything but collapse in my chair and sprawl out on the desk. You must not go! The last thing the old woman had said to me echoed again and again in my mind.
Again, this is another reason why this is bullshit. This is what happens next.
I began wishing I'd taken her more seriously. I should have accepted the paper doll and thanked her. I should have assured her that I wouldn't go to Heavenly Host Elementary. I mean, the place didn't even exist anymore, for goodness sakes. I was exhausted. It was a hell of a day, and I no longer even had the energy to move. I needed to change out of my school clothes, but still sprawled out over the desk, my eyelids drooped and closed. I was out. I awoke with a start. The air in my room had gotten notably cooler, and I was shivering. I must have fallen asleep. Rubbing my eyes, I glanced at my clock. The needles indicated it was 6:45. It's already this late? It was black outside my window, streaked with lines of the still pouring rain. Sure hope it's sunny tomorrow. Sunny for my exam. The weight of what the next day held for me came rushing into my mind. I practiced the interview process with my teachers quite thoroughly, but I was still really nervous. Okay, I need to make sure I'm ready for tomorrow. There was a little time before dinner. My mind swimming. I decided to take this opportunity to clean out all the notes and textbooks I wouldn't mind tomorrow for my bag. Let's see, student ID needs to stay, obviously. Handkerchief and tissues. Gotta make sure I don't forget my exam ticket. Oh, and my pen case. Huh? Oh, crap. Where's my pen case?
You're kidding.
Nope.
You're kidding.
Nope.
You're kidding me.
Nope.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Everything
You're...
for this damn pen case! For the damn pen case! There's no pens anywhere in her house that she could just be like, hey mom, can I get some damn pens tomorrow? I left my pen case in school. Nah,
You know-
her ass, as idiotic as she is, goes back to the damn school.
Because she wants...
Why?
Because Tsukasa's pencils and the problem with the pen case.
Why?
Oh my god, no, you god.
Did I leave it
The
at
worst
school?
part about it was she was talking right before she went to sleep about fucking listening to, like, maybe I should have listened to the lady and not gone to school. And then she just completely forgets all of that, along with the goddamn kid saying, oh yeah, that shit happens at 7 o'clock, and it's 6:45. Go in, let's go. All right.
My face suddenly went pale.
Wait, but at the same time, though, like, if this, let's just say, okay, implying that something will and does happen, why doesn't she remember it during, like, the Sachiko ceremony, like, years later? Like, oh, maybe we shouldn't do this at 7 p.m. on an October day.
Trying to remember.
Because if they explain it, then I'm okay with, like, just finding
I
out.
think they explain it.
But if by the end of this chapter they don't explain it, I'm calling BS. Like, okay, I get it. Shit happens.
Here's why. This is from what this is not something I remember. This is something why that I'm just thinking right now. They do a Sachiko Ever After turn.
Yeah.
She's not doing a Sachiko Ever After turn. She's just going to the school.
Yeah, but at least something about the Seven Wonders would have came up.
They didn't talk. They didn't call it the Seven Wonders.
Fuck.
They talked about a different story, I think. Well, no. So we'll see. When they went there in the first game, she told the story about the lady dying in the school.
That was
And they were-
Ayumi, yeah.
Yeah, and then they're like, all right, let's do this charm to make friendship happen. And Yui's like, okay. I mean,
I feel like she should have said something.
but that doesn't have anything to do with the academy from what she thinks.
Right, but I'm thinking, like, if something were to happen here, like, now she goes and, like,
See,
something
it's
happens.
a little weird. We could just continue. It's a little weird of what happens.
They better not retcon this.
Really, I shouldn't have been too concerned over writing implements. We had tons at home. But that case held the pencil that Tsukasa had given me for guaranteed success on my exam.
Also, lady, I've forgotten shit at school before, too, like textbooks and stuff. Guess what? I just go and get it the next day.
Well, the exam's the next day, so I'm guessing she doesn't go there. But, however,
I have to go get it.
still bullshit. It's still bullshit. It still makes
And your mom lets you go.
Hey, Mom, I forgot something at school, so I'm gonna go run back for a sec. What? But dinner's almost ready. That's okay, I'll come right home.
Oh, yeah, you will.
All right, it's still raining though, so be careful. I will.
No, you won't. You are fucked.
That pencil was the one thing I absolutely need to bring with me to the test, and so, without hesitation, I ran back down the road to school. I was sprinting at full speed as I could to get without slipping in the downpour. All the while, the numbers on my bedroom clock ran through my mind. 6:45. And if Kana's story was to be believed, Yoshi haunted the school building at 7.
Don't they lock this place down?
Apparently not, dude.
Like,
I just saw a really nice ass skull.
As soon as I arrived at the gate, I glanced up at the large clock adjoining the schoolhouse. It was now 6:55. Yoshi after school. I went over the whole scenario in my head again as best as I could recall it. After classes on a rainy day in October, 7 at night. Did that old woman somehow notice what happened?
Yes.
Get a hold of yourself, you. It's just some old campfire tale.
I
was talking to myself.
Goddamn final wishes.
exactly.
I was talking to myself, reprimanding myself in an effort to quell the fear that was welling up in the pit of my stomach. There wasn't a soul to be seen on the grounds. By this time, the students had all gone home. I wondered if any teachers were even still around. Fortunately, the lights were all still on, and it was bright enough that I felt confident I could make it to the classroom without freaking out.
If it was dark, I would have just gone home, dude.
Okay, I'll just run up, grab the case, and then come right back down. I folded up my soaked umbrella and left it on the rack by the entrance, and changed my indoor shoes. Then, entering the brightly lit hall, I took another look around. Guess I was right, nobody's home. My deep sigh echoed through the deathly silent corridor. Ordinarily, the din of other students would drown out noises like this, but every little sound was coming through crystal clear at this late hour. I need to hurry, it's almost 7. I quickly beeline towards classroom 3-4.
Which is in class 3 then.
About that old woman from this morning. She passed away a little while ago.
Okay, we're gonna stop right here. Again, let me reiterate. She is remembering this, all of it, and still's like, I need to kill myself for this damn pencil. This pencil is more important to me than my goddamn life.
Also, how did you just forget the fact that you were mad at the guy? Literally like an hour beforehand?
This was one of the parts of this game. This is the first part that I saw of this game that made me legitimately mad.
Yeah,
She just
I'm like ticked off too.
everything to the wind for no reason.
Yeah, no kidding.
And obviously there's not very much suspense in it because she's still alive.
Yeah, like you know she lives.
So, but however, she's gonna get spooked. And for no reason other than a goddamn pencil. I don't even remember if she gets the pencil or not. I don't.
Fucking.
It said that one day after school, a female teacher who had been patrolling the school grounds slipped and fell on the stairs and died. The accident took place on a rainy October day, just like this one, and occurred just after 7 at night.
The weird thing too is it's like you're reiterating this plot, which like you already got the suspense and the action from it in game 1, which is like, okay, yeah, reiterate it, but like, are you trying to put suspense again on it? Because it's not gonna happen. Like,
Yeah.
there's more that takes place in the first game for this event that's just like,
I think the whole point of this section is the fact that we don't know what's going to happen. Because she's not going into Heavenly Host because she would remember.
yeah.
However, something is going to happen from this. And that's why I think it's like, it's actually decently okay. Because it's like, what the fuck is going to happen here?
I don't know. It's like, I'm just like, I feel like they were just retconned it later. Like, there's like, oh, we'll forget about it.
You'll see.
And supposedly, Yoshi still appears on days like this. Ever unaware that she died at Heavenly Host these many years ago, she now walks the halls of Kisaragi Academy believing them to be her own. Jeez, what the hell is wrong with me? Why am I letting this bother me so much? Tsukasa was right, I shouldn't dwell on this. Eek!
And the power goes out.
Lightning flashed and thunder resounded with impeccable timing. I jumped in spite of myself. I just need to hurry up these stairs, grab the pen case, and get the hell out of this creepy building. No ghost should show up in a well-lit building like this, right?
Fucking hell.
Oh yeah, dude.
And even if they did, they wouldn't be very scared under all these bright lights. I absolutely need that pencil for tomorrow's test.
Go in, girl.
It's my good luck charm after all, and it's from Tsukasa. I picked up the pace as I continued to head straight for room 4. middle school was already pitch black.
Huh? I thought you were in high school.
Yeah, there's probably more than one school in the building. Or maybe she can see it out the window.
The middle school is already pitch black. I guess there really is no one else around right now. And this hallway feels longer than today than it ever has before. Was it always like this? Can't imagine I'd ever been on time if it were. I continue my brisk walk down the impossibly long hallway towards my goal, jumping every now and then at whatever another thunderclap sounded. Kisaragi Academy was comprised of both a middle school and a high school, and this evening it really felt like it was flaunting its massive size. Didn't help that my classroom was in the high school wing, which happened to be past the middle school, making it seem that much farther away. When a building's that usually so full of life goes completely quiet, it becomes such a lonely space. I swear I can hear every drop of rain. I was focusing on the scant few sounds around me as I paced down that long, lonely corridor. Then, all of a sudden, I heard a faint noise, as if someone playing an organ.
And as a horror movie trope dumbass girl does, she's gonna go check it
right
out.
to it.
She's gonna go check it out.
Oh, is it that piano room from the first game that never actually did anything? I'm so mad that room never actually did anything besides just played that piano tune.
That was just my imagination, right? I mean, it had to be. There's no way anyone would still be here practicing, right? I took a deep breath, trying to calm my nerves. It was probably the sound of the rain, wind, and thunder mixing together. It just sounded like an organ, that's all.
You know, if they didn't do all this like extra foreshadowing, like in Yui's dialogue, I would actually be like slightly spooked and suspensed with the foreshadowing.
I was convinced. I kept walking. But then, I heard the same noise again, this time much more clearly. It was unmistakable. No way! I was paralyzed with fear. My heart was pounding as if it was struggling to break free of someone's
At
sinister
this
gasp.
point, I would jump out a window. I would say, fuck it, just jump out a window.
It's
You're
probably just some
still on the first floor.
Yeah.
Go in.
It's probably just some devoted member of the band, or a teacher who's working late. I'm just being stupid.
True.
Thinking about it, I vaguely recalled someone mentioning an upcoming performance by the Wind Instrument Club. I guess an organ would qualify.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Somebody must have just stayed late to practice, that's all. I can't get that damn ghost story out of my head. I took another deep breath and tried again to calm my overly jittery nerves. Anything can be scary if you think it is.
True.
I heard that if you let your imagination run too wild, fear can even make you see things that aren't there.
Oh, yeah. Like
Imagination was most
stand outside the door.
Exactly.
My imagination was most definitely running wild. I'm almost there. I might as well sprint the rest of the way.
Yes. Why didn't you do that? Just wind sprints, lady.
I didn't. I decided to dash towards my classroom so I could get out of this hall as quickly as possible.
Oh, cool transition, y'all.
Ah.
Finally, reaching that familiar door, I swiftly opened it and flicked on the lights. All right, I made it. Now, just to be absolutely certain I don't leave here without that pen case again.
You know what the funny thing would be? If somebody had actually seen it on their desk and took it home. And it wasn't there.
Thanks to my unexpected pause to freak out over thunder and lightning, it took me far longer than it should have to get here. It was already well past 7.
I also assumed that like cell phones are somewhat a thing at this point.
Yeah,
and
they
so
have
like
phones.
her friends, you know, obviously just weren't like, oh, she left her pencil case. Hey, we'll give it to you tomorrow.
Not sure.
Or, you know, we'll just drop it off. Or like, hey, come pick it up at our house.
Yeah.
Oh, it's already well past 7, whatever.
7 o'clock, huh? It was the appointed time when the ghost of a teacher that was supposed to appear, at least according to school legend. No undead educators here. I let out a sigh of relief and relaxed my shoulders a bit. The lights were on both inside the classroom and out in the hallway. Sure, it was still dead silent, but the fear I'd be feeling had completely melted away. Yeah, there's nothing to be afraid of. The 7 wonders aren't real. I grabbed the pen case I'd come back for and shoved it into my pocket. Okay, mission accomplished. With my long ordeal behind me, more or less, I looked around the classroom without another sigh. I'd only ever known this classroom when it was bustling with activity, and thus found its eerie sounds and utter stillness to be oddly fascinating. Such a strange feeling, being alone in a classroom like this. I got the idea in my head to try to do something I normally wouldn't be able to, like standing at the teacher's podium and writing on the blackboard.
And then she stays longer.
Chances like
'Cause
this
why
don't come
not?
around too often, after all. To me, the area behind that podium, from which teachers conduct a lesson, was like a sacred space. I dreamed of staying there myself one day, and could hardly resist its pull when presented with a rare opportunity like this. Well, no one's looking. To my classmates, this will seem like such a silly, stupid dilemma, but that didn't change the way I felt at the moment. Should I or shouldn't I?
Go in, girl.
I mean, I have to, right?
Dude, go for it.
How can I pass this up? It's a chance to feel like a real teacher. I decided I had to try it. During daily cleanup and such, I'd come and gone from the spot countless times. But this was the first time I'd ever had an opportunity to just stand here and preside over the classroom. So, this is how it looks to be a teacher, huh? It's kind of awe-inspiring. Getting a teacher's point of view, in the most literal sense, was starting to get me real fired up. It may seem silly now, but this was my stage. This was where all my dreams would play out. Someday, I began to... someday, I began to imagine the future that waited me, painstakingly detailing some new piece of knowledge for my students sitting attentively at their desks, gliding chalk across the board, filling it with information to aid them in their studies. I sure hope I can make the cut one of these days. I was getting so excited, I was beginning to think that my behavior was a little strange. Maybe it was the juxtaposition of these joyous, freeing visions and the prickling dread I'd been feeling up until just a minute or two before. But then, in the blink of an eye, one of these two conflicting emotions completely overpowered the other. Ah!
And then the power goes out.
Crap! Is this a blackout? Suddenly, my surroundings were bathed in darkness. Going stiff with shock, I stumbled back a step. My back struck the blackboard with a dull thud. What awful timing! I instinctively grabbed hold of the rail where the eraser sat. I felt chalk dust against my fingertips. My panicked heartbeat was making it difficult to breathe. Was this caused by the thunderstorm? If so, it sure picked a fine time to turn off the lights on me.
And the organ hypes up.
What's more, I can still hear the sound of the organ. But no, it's an electric organ. How is it even possible? You must not go! Was this what the old woman was trying to warn me about?
Yes.
That's impossible. She was no fortune teller or psychic, as far as I was aware. How could she possibly know this would happen? Hell, even if she were a fortune teller or psychic, predicting the future is a style of science fiction.
Ever
I shook my
talk
head.
about her again? But that is a good point. How did she know?
She, in a weird way, she almost looked like she doesn't actually, but she almost looked like the lady in the nurse's office.
Who is Yoshi?
Basically. But she wasn't.
Interesting. Okay. However, the only thing that I can think of is that she might be one of Yumi's family members. And she had the ability to sense when things were going wrong, like a Yumi's family can.
Yeah.
But that's a reach.
But also she was old. So
And died.
But also she had a Sachiko charm with her name on it.
But also she had the ability to find out exactly where Yui lived in a time where the internet was not a big thing.
Yeah. Like, how does she get this information? Honestly, the most wild thing I could think of is that was Sachiko.
No, Sachiko would have wanted them to go in. It's not Sachiko.
Like the old Sachiko. Like after, because there's a Sachiko who's possessed. But then remember this real Sachiko lived.
No.
I'm saying this is the wildest guess too.
I know. However, you're wrong. If you remember the first game, Sachiko was the one who killed everybody.
I know, but like
she was never possessed.
But imagine what she lived. So imagine like years down the line, she realized she was wrong. Then she prevented everyone from doing this. But then how does the school exist? And blah blah blah. I know, weird retconning.
I'm 99% sure it's not her. Because she would remember she disappeared.
She also disappeared.
She disappeared after the 1974 incident.
Yeah.
And this, I'm guessing, is at least. Let's see. Well, this game was probably made in 2012, so this would put this back in 2005 because it was 7 years prior.
Yeah.
So it's not Sachiko. My wildest guess would be it's one of the Yumi's family members.
I'm agreeing with that guess.
I need to calm down. Maybe it's just this wing that lost power and the music room is still okay. That seems plausible, right?
Not really.
I curled my chalk dust fingers into a fist and silently tried to talk
Leave the building, bitch! God!
I've got to get out of here. I shouldn't have been playing teacher. I should have just been in and out by now.
What would have happened if I just not done that?
I don't know. Good question. Wanna try it out? Load save, yeah.
Okay, really don't have time to play around right now. I should get out of here. Some of my earrings aside, leave a costume behind. This is just a tradition. I couldn't believe I'll discuss it so trivial. Right now it seems kind of ridiculous. Alright, time to head home. I have to get better, so I'll be ready for tomorrow. With this in mind, I walked towards the costume door and took one step out in the hall, when suddenly... Huh? Eh?
Oh. I think you might actually die.
I want to see this then.
Sure.
The door slid shut on its own with incredible force, and my neck was trapped in the narrow opening that changed.
I knew it! God damn it!
I dug my nails in the door, frantically trying to open it back up. But the more I pushed on it, the more it pushed back, further constricting my neck. I was flailing my limbs, twisting and contouring my body, trying everything I could to escape. Why? My neck was clamped tightly, I could feel the blood rushing to my head. I couldn't breathe, opening my mouth in terror. I stuck my tongue out as if it was trying to swallow the air. Forcefully shaking my head left and right, I swiveled my body to face the ceiling. That's when I saw the tall, pitch-black silhouette of a person. Wheeze, wah, wah, it's that guy, yeah. A sudden scream squirmed its way out of my throat, but the door was still pressing onto my neck. I can't, Tsukasa. My vision whirred and I felt the sensation of falling. At the same time, a lukewarm liquid began pouring over my face. Oh god, acid. As I was struggling to make sense of what was happening to me, the door that had been violently crushing my neck quietly slid open. The floor of the schoolhouse came down hard, my vision gone white, and my vision began blurring, but I could still see. I can see my body. I was rolling across the hallway, and there in the doorframe, I caught the side of my own headless torso, collapsing in... Oh. What just happened? The last thing I saw out of the corridor, one bloodshot, unfocusing eye, was the familiar figure of an old woman from this morning.
Told you.
Wow, I haven't got one of these screens in like a gosh darn while.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong end one. Technically, we should be getting them.
It's super weird how it saves.
Yeah, it's just the way like saves work.
I know, it's weird.
So it's like it's locally saving it to the quote-unquote drive, but then like I'm also it's basically when I do a state, it records an instance and just goes back. It's so messy.
It's weird.
It's awesome though. It's cheesy. Classroom.
Ah! I spent so much time in here, you'd think I'd be able to find my way out of it with my eyes closed, as if it were. But sadly, that wasn't the case. Smashing loudly into a desk, I knocked it on its side and began tumbling after it, instinctively grabbing at other desks around me for support. Oof!
What are you doing?
Trying to open the window of it.
Oh.
Damn it, sounds like I knocked a lot of stuff out on that desk.
I hadn't opened that window in so long, it was like stuck.
Guess I need to put everything back. Still fumbling around blindly, I gathered up all the scattered notes, textbooks, and writing utensils.
Oh my god. Again, she's still
I
staying.
can't tell what's what. This is so embarrassing. What the heck am I doing anyway? Was I supposed to be hurrying home? I'm such a klutz. I let out a sigh. I seem to be doing that a lot lately. Okay, this is a textbook, and this is a notebook, right? I was trying to take inventory of all the things I knocked out of the desk, then realized, why? I might as well just stand it up and stuff it all back in. I couldn't possibly organize it properly in absolute darkness, better to just apologize to whoever sits here. Not that that was particularly a pleasant prospect. Explaining what I'd done wouldn't be easy, and no matter how much I sugarcoated, it would serve as a clear indication of my clumsiness. If I didn't say anything, it's not like I'd be found out, but that wouldn't be the same as lying. And as far as I'm concerned, I couldn't do it.
It's not really her clumsiness. The room is pitch black. If she can't see anything, how the hell is she gonna know that the desk is there?
Exactly.
But hey.
Okay, I think I've got everything. I placed my hand against the floor and swept it around, feeling for anything that I might have missed.
Get stabbed now.
Yeah.
And I found something, all right. Ew, gross. What is this? It's all slimy. Ugh. I clearly brushed my fingers across something, but I had no idea what it was. It was no notebook or writing implement. Oh, that's for sure. Why would anybody have something like this in their desk? Maybe I'd been on the floor all along. What is this stuff? I rubbed my sticky fingertips a bit deeper into the wet spot, then brought my hand close to my face so I could get a better look at what was there. What on earth did I just touch?
You touched human feces.
There was a flash of lightning and almost immediately joined by a roaring thunderclap, and with it, for a split second, the pitch-black classroom was lit up bright as day. God, is that... Blood?
Checkmate.
The fuck is that?
Well, I'm about to see. I think we might get a.
I shot to my feet, utterly mortified. In that split second, I'd gotten a very good look at my fingers, and it really did seem as if they were covered in blood. But it wasn't just...
You know what that looked like? The classroom where everybody killed themselves in Danganronpa.
Yeah. Spoilers.
Boy! But it wasn't just my hand. No, if my peripheral vision was said to be trusted, it looked like the entire classroom was stained a deep, dark crimson. Crap, it kinda smells like blood in here too. Without thinking, I backed up from where I'd been crouching. I tried rationalizing what I saw. How could a whole classroom become a bloodbath like this? Did something spill? Did someone stumble in here injured? This is impossible. It can't be. I mean, how? My whole body was quaking. I fled from the classroom. Or rather, I tried to flee. What? I want it open. No, please, no!
You fucked now, boy.
I don't remember locking it, and it isn't locked, so why can't I get it open?
You fucked
I
now.
pull on the door handle again and again in a frenzy. I was pulling so hard, I felt like my fingernails might tear loose. But it just wouldn't budge. But why? Please! I was absentmindedly grabbing at my hair with one hand and slamming my fist on a nearby desk with the other. This was a nightmare! Please, no, what's going on? Silence saturated the inky blackness of the room. I took several deep breaths in an effort to restrain my pounding heart. Calm down. I have to calm down. I'm probably just panicking because the door won't open.
Yeah.
I'm sure
you
I'm
should
just
be.
misidentified. Whatever that is on the floor. I mean, it's preposterous, right? There's no way something like that could be. I was certain that what I saw, what it actually was, come morning, it'd end up being something totally random, like some old soda stained gym clothes. That had to be it. Yeah, I probably just brushed against someone's paint for art class or something. My
Yeah.
imagination was running wild because I was panicking, and the door probably just had something stuck in it. That's all. I decided to check that hypothesis by feeling my way across the door and determining if anything was jutting out from across the cracks. Damn, not sure if I could do so without being able to see. I fumbled around the gaps in the door, but I just couldn't make anything out that way. Maybe there's another exit. No, this was the 3rd floor. I couldn't get out of here without exiting into the hallway. Let me out. I want out. Still at a loss, I noticed a sudden flash of light through the hallway window. But the glass was only translucent, so I couldn't be sure of its source. Is somebody out there? Then there came a distinctive clomp, clomp, clomp of footsteps.
You fuck now, boy.
Oh, of course! He must be the custodian! I recalled the existence of a custodian who always patrolled the school grounds. I'm sure he was probably taking a look around after the sudden power outage. Great! I'm saved! All at once, my fear-agile legs regained their strength. This nightmare would soon be over. Excuse me! I shouted to the custodian at the top of my lungs through the windows. Excuse me! I'm trapped in here! I had to be sure he heard me. I shouted again. Finally, I could see the light out in the hallway again. He seemed to be getting closer. However, something's not right about this. Perturbed, I took a step away from the window. If that's a flashlight, shouldn't it be brighter? It kind of looks like the faint, unearthly glow classically attributed to spirits. What was I thinking? I tried to stop myself from finishing that thought. However, dullness aside, it also looked like it was wriggling around in a very unnatural, very unflashlight-like way. And these footsteps. 4 clomps, then a 3 or so second interval, then another 4 clomps. They were sounding in a fixed rhythm. That's no custodian. Nobody walks like that.
Yep.
The fear was back in full force. I had to find somewhere to hide. What if I accidentally summoned something inhuman? I mean, whatever it was, I begged it for help. I literally invited it in. I need to hide, but where?
All right. So let's think about this here though. So the supply locker is kind of
Obvious.
obvious. I would probably say the teacher's put it in there since it's so special to her. Give it a go.
I hardly hid myself behind the teacher's podium. I grabbed my knees, curled up, and made myself as small as I could. What is this? What's happening?
Also, I recall that like this guy can't really like bend down or something. Remember the first game he hit
I
under
don't
a
think
table?
it's him though.
That's true. But if it is,
If it is, yes, I can definitely see you being right. Yes.
Saying Outlast. Okay, so by the way,
Yep.
for those who don't know, there's a church like right outside my window that's like kind of dead now, like no one uses anymore. You see that light right there, the orange light?
Oh my god.
Every time that light comes on, I really wish I could get a picture of this, but every time that light comes on, I just expect a shadow to walk by somewhere along the way.
No. Yeah,
Every freaking time, and I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
There's like, and you see that red window right there underneath it?
Yep.
That one was or like that one right there too.
Yep.
Sometimes that one turns on. I just expect to see some guy walking every goddamn time. It creeps me the hell out.
Dude, not at the moment. Nah.
Because it's closed permanently now.
Yep.
So at some point within these next 2 years, I'm gonna look outside that window and just see a person. I'm gonna be like, God damn it.
Little by little, the sound grew louder. Every hair in my body was standing on end. Please just pass by, please. I held my breath, clasped my hands together, and silently prayed. They were close now, very, very close. Please, God. Why was this happening? I couldn't make any sense of it. I just wanted it to be over. I prayed to God that it would end. Was this what the old one was trying to warn me about?
Yes.
Was this all happening because I ignored her?
Yes.
Because I didn't take the paper doll from her?
Yes.
Was it because I heard the ghost story of Yoshi and allowed it to get to me?
Maybe not.
Or did the strange events of the day have nothing to do with what was happening to me now? Feels like my heart is going to burst out of my chest. I was silently holding my breath. I didn't dare let even the tiniest of sounds escape and give away my position. The consistent rhythm of footsteps only ended halfway in one of its cycles, and it had ended right in front of this very classroom.
You fucked now, boy.
I had goosebumps up and down my arms and legs. I stopped praying and clasped my hands over my mouth. I knew I'd scream if I didn't. Could this be Yoshi? Was the school legend real? All I could do was close my eyes, keep my mouth shut, and hope that whoever or whatever this was would just go away. The footstep sounds didn't start again. And this was indeed Yoshi. Then she'd stopped right in front of the classroom and was just standing there. I had no concept of time anymore. I stayed in my hiding spot for whatever.
Nice.
For whatever.
God damn it, dude.
Being male is hard sometimes. Show that one again.
I stayed in my hiding spot for what it was probably only a few minutes, but felt like at least an hour. Maybe whoever it was is gone. I decided to carefully peek out from underneath the podium. I gingerly edged my head out just far enough to get a glimpse of the room when suddenly... The footsteps rang out once more. It sounded like they were headed right for me, and they might have been inside the room. I honestly couldn't tell.
Nah. Little girls are the scariest shit, man. Nah.
I scrambled back into my hiding spot and covered my mouth with both hands.
No, dude. Oh, the footsteps in the ears, too. Oh, I don't like it.
This was too much for me. My
dude, I don't
breathing
like
was
it.
coarse and erratic, and my face was a mess of tears and snot. God, please save me. I was in solo pool. The footsteps
Dude,
just
the
wouldn't
fact
stop.
that it's now pitch black means there's something gonna pop up. Oh, fuck, dude.
It's not even gonna be that scary, but the tension is actually real right now.
Yeah,
Fuck.
the tension is so... you know why? Because the fucking footsteps.
Footsteps.
They're still going, dude.
What on earth were they doing? It almost seemed like they were running around in circles just to scare me. Stop it, please stop it.
I don't know if we picked the right one or not.
I moved my hands to my ears in a vain attempt to block out this torturous sound. And as if in response, the sound changed. Eek!
Nah,
It
dude.
was a loud, dull thud, followed by silence. No more
Oh,
footsteps.
dude, no.
I heard that sound hundreds of times before. It was a classroom door sliding open. I peeked out, but the door
Oh,
still
that means she fucked you up, bro. Oh, no.
If the sound I heard wasn't the door, then what was it?
Oh, no, dude. Oh, no,
With
dude.
little safety I'd felt here was pretty much gone, but to be fair, I wasn't absolutely certain the spirit had seen or heard me either.
Oh, you
This
better...
is probably like the third or fourth instance in both games that I've been actually generally
Yep.
kind of
Yep.
creeped out.
Oh, dude, no.
The prospect of stepping out into the open wasn't a desirable one, but I had to decide if it was better to stay where I was or make a break for it.
Oh, God, dude. I would suggest probably not making a break for it. Just out of, like self-preservation.
I'm gonna say hidden, yeah. I don't want to save state because if this is wrong,
Yep.
so we're
Yeah.
gonna have to go with it.
We gonna have to go in, boy.
I'll keep hiding. He'll pass by for sure. It'll be okay. Worst case scenario, you just sleep here for the night, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah. Hmm.
But I only took him off for that decision to come back and bite me. Fuck!
Oh, no.
What? My body was suddenly weighed down. An instant without knowing what was happening, my fetally positioned form was essentially locked in place. It was like a boulder had fallen on top of me and was resting my arched back. I twisted and shuffled myself around, trying to shake it off, but the more I struggled, the heavier it became. And once more, it felt like it was slowly inching its way up towards my head as if it were planning on dropping down in front of my face. Was this a person?
I'm guessing it's not a guy.
It was a female voice, reverberating ominously as if it was bubbling from the depths of hell. Ah! I squirmed violently, desperate to throw her off with me. Shall we play tag together?
Nope. Ooh, we lost.
My vision went red, blah blah blah. Here was dug razor sharp fingernails straight into my eyes. I collapsed on the spot. The pain was instantaneous and unbearable. I could no longer hold my position, as I could no longer focus on anything but this agony. My eyes! Yeah! Bad children must be punished.
What did we do?
The pain shot through my head in waves. It was indescribable, unthinkable. I couldn't take it any longer. My consciousness faded and I was gone. I would never know exactly what happened to me. Maybe I was better off that way. Alright, which one is this? I think this should be...
I think the teacher's podium was right, but I think we need to just ball
Run.
out and just
Yeah.
go.
Also, this should be wrong in 3.
This.
Yeah. So, obviously, the thing was not... Okay. Fuck. Can I save... Should I save system data?
Ooh, I don't know.
I don't know if that's file or... Fucking... Hang on. 1 second. File... Save state slot number... 3. And save state. Yeah! I'm pretty sure this is just regular data. Game data already exists. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's like the overall data. Because you're technically supposed to see these endings
True.
for
True.
like more content.
This is true.
Yeah, there we go. I just load back in. Okay, make a break for it.
Make a break.
I also didn't know I was on save state slot number 5. Who would have thought? Oh yeah, I remember. I actually do remember because I remember how this works now. Staying in place, one place for time seemed like it'd be inviting me trouble, so I took a deep breath and reluctantly crawled out as quietly as I could. But almost immediately, I felt something. Tap. Something long and thin had struck me in the back of the head. Or perhaps struck isn't the right word. There was a little force behind it, but it wasn't a hard sign, more like someone trying to get my attention.
Is that a wooden rod? Or no, it's a finger. I knew I wouldn't like what I was going to see, but I had to face whatever this was, so I turned around. And there, looming over me was... Is somebody still here? Go home, child.
Yep. Alright, stop right here. We should just go. We need to just go.
With pleasure.
Just go. Just fucking go.
Yeah, with pleasure.
Just fucking go. Just go. Leave. We
The
good.
figure was peering down at me from above the podium, with one emancipated wishbone-like finger extended toward my face. I recognized this person instantly. No doubt about it. It was the strange woman who supposedly passed away earlier. Ah! I was scared out of my mind. I tumbled the rest of the way out from under the podium and shot to my feet. A ghost. There really was a ghost in the school. My breathing was ragged and my heart was pounding so hard I thought it might explode. Climbing through all the desks my way, I ran as fast as I could towards the classroom door. But that was as far as I could go. What's wrong? There in the open doorway was the same old woman, emanating a bluish-white glow. This was the source of the light I had seen through the window earlier. But how in the world did she get to the door before I did?
Good question.
I felt like I was starting to hyperventilate, trying my best as I could to calm my breathing as my eyes started about the room. I needed to get out of here now, and to get as far away from this place as I possibly could. The front door is blocked, maybe I can get out through the back. But if I do that, I can't leave the school without running right past her. There's no way she'd let me by, but I had to do something. I bit down my lip and could scan the room. Something, if I just had something I could use to fight back. I didn't have time to think
It's a
carefully about it.
ghost.
I said to grab something and hope for the best. There were two choices. I had to pick one on impulse before it was too late.
You 10 seconds, broom. No, back us off.
Yeah, back
Back
us
us
up.
off for ghosts.
This looks like leftover salt from an old chemistry experiment. I heard that salt was used in purification rituals, so it seemed like a natural choice.
Oh, that might be a bad choice then.
Okay, this is coming with me. I placed the salt in my pocket as a sort of protective charm.
Like a broom is gonna get a spirit.
I'm scared, but, well, here goes nothing. When I looked over, the spirit of the old woman was holding out her hand on the other side of the doorframe. She really was trying to catch me. I was just being paranoid. She was going to kill me and turn me into a ghost like her.
Yep.
I was only convinced this had to be Yoshi, the teacher from that urban legend.
Oh, so basically they're saying the old lady
No, I won't let her get me.
is Yoshi from the... What?
See?
What?
That's what I'm saying. The weirdest thing is that it like could have been Yoshi, or no, but like it could have been her. She looked like her,
Yeah, but she died. And then she died again.
and continuously died because she was a spirit in the.
Well, how did she come back to life in the first place in age? That'd make no sense. I mean, I guess this game sometimes doesn't make sense, but still.
Fucking, I don't know. This Chico happened.
Also, why would she tell somebody to not go to school when
she wants them to
go to school?
I don't know.
Hey,
Bracing myself, I darted toward the door at the back end of the classroom. There wasn't a moment to lose. If I didn't act fast, I probably wouldn't be able to catch it all. I threw the door open and just began running at top speed, hoping to escape behind the spirit's back. Unsurprisingly, trying to outrun a ghost proved to be a fruitless endeavor. The spirit saw me and moved at breakneck speed to intercept. Stop! Yeah, don't come any closer! I thrust my hand in my pocket and withdrew the bag of salt and threw the entire thing directly at the old woman's face. Ah!
okay, why'd you check the bag?
She recoiled. Now's my chance.
I really hope that was open because like bag of salt.
Yeah.
Oh!
You just like smacks her in the face and plop. Ah, well shit,
Yeah,
I didn't open the bag.
I ran down the hall as fast as my legs could carry me, briefly glancing over my shoulder after a moment to confirm that the spirit was still writhing.
She wasn't. She was chasing right after me.
I just kept on running down that dark hall with nothing but adrenaline and mortar fuel to keep me going. I reached the stairwell at the end of the hall and made a mad dash toward the ground level. I was determined to get out of this building alive. Stop! Stop! Finally, still moving at top speed, I reached the window door leading outside. Almost there! I'm almost out! Luckily, the malevolent spirit hadn't caught up to me yet. It actually seemed like I might be able to escape. I might actually survive this.
Oh yeah.
I made it. I grabbed the handle and tried pulling it. Huh?
Break the door.
No, it's not opening! Why? Why am I so close?
Why I'm so close? Close enough.
Please open, I'm begging you! I have to think of something else. At this rate, that horrible woman's good. No, I can't let that happen. What do I do now? What can I do?
Oh, break the glass, yep.
Oh, hey! Putting my thought in some order, I came to a sudden realization that I was right near the umbrella racks. Unless the spirit had taken it or something, my umbrella should still have been right where I'd left it. Aha! Here it is! I practically tackled the rack, grabbed my umbrella in one swift motion, not from the handle, mind you, but from the top. Then, taking out aim of the glass, part of the door, I swung as hard as I could, smacking the dead center with a sturdy plastic handle. Yeah! The glass wasn't going to break so easily, of course, but it did crack, giving me the impetus I need to go for a second hit. Break, damn you, break! Again and again, I struck the glass. I had the umbrella gripped so tightly that the metal skeleton of the canopy was leaving indentations in my skin. I was sure there had to be a better way to do this, but I didn't have the luxury of time to figure out what it might have been.
Could you have stabbed the
Stop!
place?
You must not leave!
Why not?
She's coming this way. I began smacking the glass from harder and faster. My hands were killing me, but this was my only hope of survival. Violence required too much effort. Yes, I did it. The glass shattered onto the floor, making one hell of a sound. Tepid air whooshed from the outside. It was still pouring rain, but was free now, free to skip this hole. Was there glass in the entranceway of Elementary Host High School?
See, I was thinking about that too, but her umbrella wouldn't be there.
No, Heavenly Host.
I know, but her umbrella wouldn't be there.
No, I'm talking about like the actual first game.
No, there was not.
I was just saying, like the first game,
Yeah,
to
it
get
was
the
just
entrance
door.
away, probably wasn't glass. I was gonna say, 'cause there's no one like maybe like Yoshiki,
Yeah. He was supposed to
knuckles the shit out of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The pain I broke was in the lower half of the door, and I didn't care if I cut myself. I got down on my knees and crawled like mad. I did it! I'm almost outside. I can actually escape. I'm safe.
Almost.
I felt triumphant for a brief moment. The fear was gone. I was basking in victory with this malevolent entity. Huh? It didn't last long. Before I was even halfway through the door, I felt something coiling itself around my arm. With a start, I looked back.
Hey, what's up, Yoshi?
You mustn't
How you been?
go outside.
How you been?
I knew it was Yoshi. That's a thumbnail.
I don't like how there was no text at first. It just showed her face.
Eek! A tall, shadowy figure had appeared behind me in the entranceway, and she had me in her grasp.
Why is she killing? What? I don't remember.
Wasn't she mad at the principal?
Yes, however, this
She
is
wanted
a
the-
student and a girl.
She wanted the best for her daughter.
Student and girl. The exact opposite of the principal, who was a fuckboy.
I don't know. Spirits fucking me mad. I remember she was.
It's also not the same. It's not the same as the lady. But she just saved the salt.
That's what I'm saying. Like she somehow must have aged, but like again, whatever.
I'll see.
Her scraggly, root-like fingers were squeezing my arms with tremendous force, pushing aside muscle and tissue and pressing it right on the bone. What are you? Where are you going, my dear? I'll just be a little longer, so won't you please wait for me? Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. I was shaking hysterically and tears were streaming down my face. I was absolutely convinced that I was going to die here.
Why not?
Let go of me!
Oh.
I could offer no resistance. She was too strong. All I could do was plead with her.
Unless she sees every girl as her daughter.
Could be.
Stop, please. You're really hurting me. I felt like my arm would snap at two at any moment. Let's be together.
Well, your
Whatever.
arm's not gonna be the only thing snapping in two.
She wasn't just grabbing, but twisting as well. The pain was unlike anything I'd ever experienced before. I couldn't think about anything else. My mind was absorbed by the inconceivable agony.
Oh! Hey, my boy! Coming in with the save. Shishino! Does he not see the ghost? I mean, well, we're about to see.
They get
It looked like he. It sounded like he smacked her though.
They
She
get-
did a-
3 minutes to explain how the hell he's here.
Tsukasa? I thought my arm was about to snap off, and then all of a sudden I was whisked away. Whisked away by Tsukasa.
What? Are you okay?
Why, Tsukasa?
Oh, about to see. No time to explain. We have to run. What?
What?
Man,
Why'd you throw it at my computer?
to be honest, I didn't mean to.
Damn it, dude! You threw it towards the screen!
What that far?
What do you mean? The lightest shit fucking, oh my god,
I tried to throw it. Like,
you got Mickey, you got Luigi, you got Marty, you didn't get the alien, but that's okay. But damn, what the fuck? You threw it at my monitor.
I thought it would go down. No, look. I pushed it from the back, so I thought it'd go just straight
You
down.
arc that shit. You Olympic javelin that 250 meters gold medalist right here for the javelin throw of headphones to my goddamn monitor. What the fuck, dude?
Also, if you read what he said, they went back to the school.
You cunt!
Your
What are
reactions,
you doing?
reactions are amazing, dude.
They oh!
Oh, it's the exact same reactions I had. Damn it, what the hell was that thing? Please tell me I'm just dreaming.
Why are you going
So he did. How did he grab her out of the lady's grip, though? Or did he, like, kick her?
Was he in the school?
I don't know, dude.
Why is he going back?
Maybe he was the one playing the organ.
Oh,
That'd be funny, dude.
He practically spit these words as he continued running.
What?
I'm fucking pissed off!
I'm still confused how he beat that bitch.
I'm pissed off! What the fuck?
Your reactions are great, because I don't remember this at all, but I remember at least some of the stuff, and I was waiting for that, because I knew you were going to have a seizure.
God damn it! Well, I had a seizure first when you threw your shit at my computer, and then I had your second.
I did not mean for that. Dude, I missed the alien, though. We'll take it.
1 second, I'm just talking. Next thing I know, boom, something's. Listen, I know you're mad, but like, damn, dude.
Oh, was too good.
Why is Tsukasa here? Why is he here? I gave them 3.5 minutes, and they're way past that.
No, they're not. We've been talking for 3.5 minutes.
I tried to match his gait, and once we were a bit more in sync, I looked up at his face. After we'd reached the end of the hall, he suddenly veered into the last classroom before the stairwell, pulling me in with him.
Oh my god, oh my. We're going to go to the classroom. We're going to be okay.
You okay?
Oh yeah, no, I'm pissed the fuck off! What do you think I am? I'm fine. I can walk by myself, really.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
I moved away from Tsukasa and almost immediately spilled onto the ground into it's like a house of cards.
Whoa, you sure you don't seem okay like to me?
Maybe not, but I just need a few,
Hey, don't push yourself.
Tsukasa grabbed my arm to help me up. Unfortunately, it was the arm that Yoshi had been twisting.
Oh, sorry. That's the arm that hurting you then?
Yeah, I don't know how bad it is, but it really stings, like it's on fire. I dropped my other hand over the sore spot where I assumed there was probably one hell of a bruise. I started rubbing gently, but it didn't help at all. That's not good. We should get you to the nurse's office right away then and take care of it, huh?
Oh, you have no idea.
The nurse's office is never a good place, fam.
That's where she lives.
That's also true.
But then we'll be
exposing ourselves to that ghost again, right?
That's where she lives.
That is where she lives.
Yeah.
I know.
I live there. Just thinking about going back out there and facing Yoshi made me shudder. I couldn't believe he was even entertaining the idea.
Don't worry. Even if she does come to get us, I'll keep you safe no matter what, okay?
Here's the Mochito of the fucking past right here. I can keep you safe. That's a motherfucking spirit.
Yeah.
I could just punch him, but you can't. You're a female.
Tsukasa.
I'm also relatively suspicious of this fuck right now.
I am too. That's what I'm saying. They had fucking 3.5 minutes to explain this shit about how the hell he was able to show the hell up, get her in the damn school to the last classroom of the hallway, pull me in, is like, hey man, are you okay?
How? No. The whole thing that I don't. They can run, whatever. They ran away from the ghost. Maybe she's slow. How did he beat Yoshi off of her? That bitch had a death grip.
How does she not have glass cuts?
I mean, she probably does.
How did she run?
I mean, the Nyx. Adrenaline. She almost just died / broke her arm. The adrenaline is still pumping, dude. That's also why she just collapsed like a fucking house of cards.
Tsukasa scintillation actually made me forget the pain in my arm, but for a moment, I had to stop myself from blushing, or try to, at any rate.
We need to treat your injuries. We need to treat your injuries as quickly as possible, or they could get worse. The nurse may not be in, but I
she's in.
First aid.
Oh, she's in. All right. You just saw her. She's doing reverse nursing.
Reverse nursing. She breaking the Hippocratic oath.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right then, let's go.
I'm mad.
Tsukasa offered me his hand,
I'm mad.
and I graciously took it, squeezing it tightly as it led me back out into the hallway.
And then my head's getting caught in the door again.
Tsukasa's hand. It's so warm.
Well, good. He's
Despite
not dead.
the fact that nothing
He's not
had
dead.
changed.
We good.
I was still in just as much danger as I'd been. The paralyzing fear that what I'd been feeling was gone.
Maybe for somebody else.
If it was just me, I would have never been able to do this. I would have frozen up with Tsukasa leading the way.
Oh,
I
God.
could do anything.
She was telling, the bitch earlier was telling us that we were going to be going to Heavenly Host, and we're not in Heavenly Host. We are definitely still in Kisaragi. You know?
Yeah. That's fuck.
Shishino, you okay to run? Yes, we need to run, fam. I don't care if you're not. I'm gonna drag your ass.
Sure.
Keep up, bitch.
My blessing, Tsukasa upped his pace significantly. Please don't let her show up. I prayed silently for smooth sailing as I followed Tsukasa's lead. As long as he's with me, I think I'll be okay. I gently squeezed his hand again, as if to reassure myself that he was still with me. I was starting to think that maybe Yoshi was gone. Maybe we'd thwarted her. But of course, just as I was thinking that, she made her presence known again.
You fucker.
Whee!
Oh, now she can't talk?
Eep!
What the hell was that? Show yourself!
You blind?
Apparently.
An unearthly voice reverberated through the dark door. I immediately drew myself into Tsukasa's back. Bring me more.
Oh, yeah! Oh, damn.
Oh!
My man. Oh, hell no. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so I did remember one thing. I think she went crazy.
She had to have.
Because if you remember, Sachiko was killing people to send them to her.
Yeah, she wanted, originally it was like, it was like, send me people that I can heal them.
Yep.
But Sachiko got into it and she's like, oh no, you shouldn't do this. But then she went physically insane and was like, actually no, fuck it, bring me more.
My nigga. No, dude.
See, every time you look over, right?
No. There was somebody that walked by there, dude. I'm not even joking. Nah, fuck
Which one
that. The leftmost one.
The
left
yellow one?
The one that has yellow, yep. There was somebody who walked through there.
Oh, hell
I saw, nah, dude. My man closed those damn blinds. We don't want somebody assassinating us.
Oh, that's fine, actually. Who the fuck is in this church at goddamn 12:42 in the morning?
Look at that.
This
though.
sprite though.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Because this is exactly what her sprite was like in the first game, except not. You could tell what she looked like. Also, her neck is broken. So
She
I'm
also
guessing she's gonna get a
longer
little
hair.
No, she had this hair. I'm guessing her neck is probably gonna get broken.
Over
Dude,
Tsukasa's
fucking-
shoulder, I saw the
maybe
same
she's shadow
shadows
like
from
because she's not in Heavenly Host.
Yeah,
You looking now?
I'm waiting for another person.
He must have been waiting for us to appear to ambush us. Ugh!
It's all right. Stay calm.
But the ghost was moaning and wavering before us. We'd never be able to get past it. You'll do anything
Yep.
for me.
Yeah, I forgot that she physically.
Hey.
Yeah.
Shishito,
Yeah?
I'm going to draw that thing's attention. While it's distracted, I want you to run.
What? No way. We'll run together.
I've got a secret weapon.
If you bring out salt, I swear to Christ.
You what?
It's a keepsake charm my grandmother gave me. When I pointed it at that thing earlier, it definitely had an effect. That's how I got it off her.
And your grandmother was also the person that died this morning.
Possibly.
A charm?
Yeah.
But Tsukasa, you'll still be putting yourself right here in harm's way.
That could explain how she know where she lived.
Yeah.
She know where she lived.
That actually probably is more likely. Fuck off, churchgoers!
Fuck off, dude. Is there
No.
somebody down there?
No.
Okay. Yeah, why is that window lit? Dude, fuck that.
I get the main ones, but why is the yellow one lit? Like, is that where, like, Jesus is? Like, that's the back one? But,
Yeah,
like,
right?
I don't know. I've actually, like, fuck if I've ever been in this church. Because the two yellow ones look like an office.
That's true. Yeah, that'll be fine. It'll all work out somehow or another.
That's not. Stay right where you
Her
are.
neck's gonna break, I can already tell.
We really didn't have the time to be arguing. He was closing in fast. And as it did, I noticed the spirit's fatigue.
Fatigue.
Figure had become more defined. She was a tall young woman with her head turned sideways at a 90-degree angle.
Bullshit.
Oh, she
her
already
head
is
was
broken.
But it wasn't in the thing.
The tale of Yoshi suggests that she fell down a flight of stairs, so a broken neck would certainly fit.
Go! Run!
Ah! gave my back a shove to get me started, and with no time to check, I unconsciously obliged. Tsukasa ran too, darting ahead of me for a few short moments.
Hey, ghost lady, over here!
Stop! Tsukasa! Tsukasa ran as close as he possibly could to get Yoshi's attention, then turned tail and began sprinting it off in the opposite direction.
Come and get me, you monster!
Amazingly, it worked. The spirit began chasing Tsukasa, leaving me completely obstructed. This doesn't feel right. Should I really escape without him?
Just go. You'll be
I
fine.
was torn. On one hand, I knew this was my best chance, but I couldn't help but worrying about what would happen to Tsukasa if his charm failed. I stopped for a moment and glanced over my shoulder. He was still running, and the shadow figure was still in hot pursuit. Tsukasa! She's way too close! You need to take out your charm!
It's fine! I told you to keep going! Once you're out of harm's way, I'll be right behind you, I promise!
I still can't believe I fell for it, but this was right about when I realized the truth. Tsukasa had no protective charm. He just made it up so I wouldn't object too strongly to him serving as a decoy while I got away.
Oh shit.
No, I can't let him go through with this!
So if we had the choice, do we go after him or do we run?
We're not gonna have a choice.
I stopped in my tracks and shot at the top of my lungs. Yoshi, hold it right there!
This works. How does that work?
I wasn't sure exactly what I was getting myself into, but I had to do something, and calling the spirit's name definitely seemed to have an effect. That's right, I know your name!
Shishido, what are you doing?
All at once, the black figure was facing me, though I never saw her turn around. She was flying toward me now, ignoring Tsukasa. I'm not scared, 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 I'm not scared.
Damn.
I repeat this like a sutra and stuck one hand in my pocket. He's grasping tightly on the item stash. One and only item stashed there. So, you know who I am, then?
What? Who cares?
Unlike him, I have a real protective charm. Tsukasa's care, his efforts, his beliefs, they were all packed in this pencil. And when you get right down to it, that's what a charm is, right? I squeezed the nummy little thing in my pocket, mentally preparing myself for the confrontation ahead. The confrontation I impulsively initiated.
Shishido, you have to run!
I won't. I absolutely will not. God, please protect me. I closed my eyes, lifted my hand from my pocket, and brandished Tsukasa's pencil intently.
That voice.
The gauntlet had been thrown. I was putting a lot of faith in this, and I really hoped I hadn't made a mistake in doing so. My name is Yui Shishida, and my goal is to become a teacher here at this school. I opened my eyes to find that the shadow spirit Yoshi had stopped dead in her tracks. Did it work? Was Tsukasa's pencil keeping his vengeful soul at bay?
Ooh.
I don't need a replacement. Just die! Suddenly, I was whisked off my feet and slammed against the ceiling.
Damn.
Gah!
Shishido!
I could see him down below. He was staring up at me and desperately leaping. He was trying to catch me, I suppose, even though he knew he'd never reach. Tsukasa! I called out to him over and over again in my mind. If he could ever get away, if he could survive this ordeal, then it all would have been worth it. Yoshi was drawing near, and I was helplessly pinned to the ceiling. I had no chance at all. There was no doubt in my mind that my life was over. I clung to the relief that I felt of Tsukasa's safety. It was the only thing keeping me from losing my head entirely. Then all at once, the situation took a complete 180. It was like a miracle. Yoshi Shinozaki, stop right there!
What?
Before I knew what was happening, I found myself bathed in a gentle light. Oh! The woman from this morning? I'm sorry I was able to protect you, but now at the least the evil will spread no farther. It was the old woman who had collapsed in front of my house. She was standing below me, enveloped in a warm glow.
Who the fuck is this lady? God damn it!
That's a very good question. And why was she so goddamn creepy this morning?
Yeah, old women usually are.
It's true.
Oh!
I'm sorry. That sound effect was way too long for its own good.
Yeah.
The black shadow lunged toward her. Then there was a horrific noise, and the old woman was gone. Ah!
Shishido!
And just like that, I fell to the ground. Whatever Yoshi had done to me, the old woman must have nullified it. That must have been why she came to me this morning, and why she had come again now. I felt like I was going to faint. Tsukasa ran to my side and gently scooped me off the ground into his arms. Yoshi's sprint was gone.
What?
Yoshi's spirit was gone.
Oh, good try.
She'd vanished along with the light. Around us now, the only sound was the pitter-patter of raindrops on the school roof.
Hey, Shishido! Shishido?
Tsukasa? I suffered quite a bump on my head from my fall and was decidedly disoriented, but I still had enough sense to put my arms around Tsukasa's neck.
You idiot! Didn't I tell you to run away?
I'm sorry, it's just... I wanted to protect you. I couldn't bear the thought of losing you is what I wanted to say, but instead, I just passed out in his arms.
Sexual.
I felt as though I was waking from a long, horrible dream.
Oh, he a good looker. He a looker. Hey, you okay?
Yeah.
We spent the whole night here. Shishido?
Where are we?
Man, how hard a fall was that? We're in the nurse's office. Can't you tell?
The nurse's office?
Oh, it's still dark. Okay.
It occurred to me not to look at my surroundings. Probably something I should have done before asking about them, but in my defense, I was out cold. Beige walls, pink curtains, white beds with solid blue covers. This is indeed the school's infirmary. No doubt about it. Why are you...
A better question is why you're here. I found you passed out on the ground there, so I carried you in.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Another bullshit thing.
Where, exactly?
Geez, did you get a concussion or something? It was right by the school gate. You ready?
School gate, that's where you found me?
Uh-huh. Ring any bells?
But I was trapped inside the school and running from Yoshi, wasn't I? Oh, that's right, my arm. It's probably broken. Wait, my arm's... Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But why though?
Oh,
But
yeah.
why though?
Here's why. Here's why I think. Because, if you remember, the people who died Heavenly Host are forgotten.
Oh.
Maybe the woman was able to, like, and Men in Black 3, like,
Yeah.
something just to him.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really it doesn't make sense where she was found out in the gate.
Yeah.
Wait, my arm's okay?
Your arm?
Was it a dream? No, it couldn't have been. I mean, it really hurt, and I really thought I was going to die.
Well, you're still a little out of sorts, but I'm glad you're safe at any rate.
This is like the bad ending of. Well, I mean, this whole game is the bad ending, but like
I guess you could say I had
this is the bad ending. Like, my bad, cutting you off.
No, you're fine. I guess you could say I had a gut feeling, maybe.
It's like in the first game when you had to get the bad ending. Satoshi's like, "This shit happened." They're like, "What?"
Oh yeah. I just got concerned and stopped by your house. Your mom told me you'd gone back to school, so I came by to find you. Well, I found you. So he did know
Tsukasa,
that. So this is why she doesn't object to the Sachiko Ever After Time. Because one, she never went there. Two, the Sachiko Ever After Time doesn't have anything to do with Yoshi, or so she thinks.
Yeah.
You know? Also, she's probably not paying attention to this shit. So even if she did look up the Sachiko, like, she wouldn't be looking up the Sachiko After Time, you know?
But like the other thing too is like she talked to a blue spirit in the first game, and I feel like they should have done at least like one thing where it's like,
You've already had something happen to you?
or like I felt this presence before or something.
Maybe that's why she knew that shit was bad immediately.
Yeah, maybe. Like, oh my god, something's really wrong. I gotta save everyone.
We have a problem.
And why she felt like she needed, like, more than the teacher thing, she's like, I gotta save everybody.
Mhm.
Because, like, if this happens to them, I couldn't live myself.
Yeah.
And maybe why she was okay with the fact that she had swords in the classroom. Like, when she was in the classroom and shit happened, she's like, oh, fuck it, I'm still gonna talk to you because I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, her story makes a bit more sense now when you think about the first game. But again, at the same time, though, like, I don't know. I feel like they could have ringed this in a tad bit more. Because Tsukasa was not mentioned in game 1.
He was not.
So-
However, this is the backstory shit.
Exactly.
This is the backstory game where it tells, like, kind of a lot of the backstory and some alternate endings. Now, technically, she did still die in Heavenly Host, which means if there's another chapter past this, I haven't seen anything past this chapter, she will still die.
Yes, absolutely.
From what we can tell, because Mayu still died, right?
Yes,
Mayu
died. But
she got eaten.
She got stabbed a bunch, but then she fell through a hole, right?
Mayu? Oh no, her?
Yeah.
She
got stabbed, but then she
got
saved
destroyed.
Ayumi.
She broke one of her arms, which could technically actually be the one that was Yoshi'd. Then she got stabbed a bunch of times with those utensils. She saved Ayumi and Yoshiki.
And then it was like the door.
The floor came out, so I'm guessing she fell into whatever pit was below there. It could have been like a bottomless pit, to be honest. And she died.
Because we haven't seen any like bruises. Not that we've seen Miss Yui.
She's not gonna die here because she's alive. What I'm thinking here. This is her remembering things from her like completely like fevered out mind.
Yeah, that's essentially it.
Yeah, and it's a good way to tell who the hell Tsukasa was. Also, it doesn't really make sense like why she was like, you came for me, I thought you'd never come for me, because like unless she called, you know.
Exactly. Like it doesn't make a lot of sense, but whatever, right?
We're going with it, and hopefully I think it'll tell us a little bit more. I don't think the chapter's done yet. Or it might be done because that was the main conflict, but it might give us a little bit more exposition.
2,036 minutes, maybe.
We also have to go back. This one I think might be almost 3 hours exactly because we still have to go back to. We go back to Satoshi.
Yeah,
for sure. Anyway,
did you read this?
Oh no. Yes. There'll be time for thanks and such later on. Right now, there's something I've got to do. So hang on a second.
Those steps are weird. Okay.
Okay. Where are you going, Tsukasa? I wanted to ask you about Yoshi.
Shishiro. Glad to see you're awake.
Ma'am!
Oh, what am I doing? That's actually you. Well, I'm an idiot. Oh my god.
When he came to get me, lucky for you, I was working late tonight. I'm so sorry to have troubled you. It's fine, of course, but you were really moaning in your sleep. Were you having nightmares? Nightmares? It seemed like you were. Mikuni was worried sick about you. So it really was just a nightmare then. Maybe that scary story this afternoon was just too much for me.
Okay, here's the thing that I'm saying right now. Who's the other dude? It's her love interest.
Basically, yeah.
It's weird that they're not showing her face.
Anyway. Are you feeling a little better now, at least? Yeah, that's good. The nurse smiled cheerfully and disappeared behind the partitioning curtain. Letting out a sigh, I laid myself down on the bed once more. It was dead silent. The rain must have let up. The only sound I heard was an occasional cough from the nurse, who was otherwise going about her business quietly. Maybe calling my mom.
Yeah, right.
Oh, wait. What about the pen case? I thrust my hands in my pocket, not really expecting to find it, but there it is. Oh, pen case.
Where did we pass out then?
At the front door. Like, after the umbrella, like the umbrella thingy. Where we actually caught.
No. He said front gate.
Yeah.
That's not the front gate. Because in Japanese schools, they have an outer wall with a gate, and then they have the door.
Oh, she made it fucking outside.
Yeah.
Which is weird, because she passed out at the front door. This is, again, probably another error in translation, because, like, we know where she passed out.
Yeah, she must have passed out there, right?
She had to.
Because that was when her arm was, like, being destroyed, that she could have passed out from pain. But her arm is fine now.
Exactly.
Which, again, doesn't make sense. So maybe in some way she did go to Heavenly Host? And that lady brought her out? Maybe?
Yeah, fuck it.
I mean, but it wasn't all run down. It was definitely the same building. I don't know. Continue. We'll see if we can figure it out.
Why the fuck is this person like?
Pen case, complete with Tsukasa's pencil talisman inside, was present and accounted for.
Woohoo!
Which meant that I made it to my classroom.
Yeah, because she at least had to deal with the ghost
in the classroom. Because we hid under a desk for like quite a while.
Yeah, and then we got tapped on the shoulder by the one ghost.
And she still had to run all the way to the front gate.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't a dream after all.
Half of it, at least. Hey!
Huh? Oh, Tsukasa, welcome back. I was still trying to remember exact details about what happened. and I accidentally felt something cold press against my cheek. What are you?
You were sleeping pretty restlessly, you know, and sweating an awful lot, so I figured you might be thirsty. Here, it's a cafe. I don't know.
Cafe au lait, which is not supposed to be
Olay.
cold, but
Hey, it's a cafe au lait.
it's not supposed to be cold.
Oh, thank you. Tsukasa went out of his way to buy this just for me. It was a lovely gesture. How could I possibly refuse?
Hey, is it tomorrow? Or I guess it's today now. But either way, don't you have an entrance exam to take? What time does it start?
At 9?
So in 4 hours then.
Damn!
Why is the school nurse here?
5 fucking a.m.
Damn, dude.
Why are you here? They still haven't explained that.
God, I don't even want to think about that right now. Not after the day I just
She
had.
went into the school at 6:55.
6:55.
She was here for 12 hours.
Practically, yeah.
I've been put through hell on earth. Taking my test was the farthest thing from my mind. I was in tears and I had no idea why. It was because I was just so relieved, so glad to be alive.
Okay, hey, Shishido, can you stand?
Huh?
The timing's just right, so I'm gonna show you something good.
Something good?
Yeah, or rather, it's something I really want you to see if you're up to it.
Yay! Sure, I guess. My nose was still running, but my heart felt a lot lighter. I no longer felt threatened by the school. I was comfortable and safe. The two of us left the nurse's office with Tsukasa on the lead, and even though I was holding a cold coffee in my hand, I still felt warm all over. Neither of us said a thing as he led me through the empty halls. It occurred to me that when we when we last saw one another, I was mad at him.
You good?
Yep. Oh shit, I forgot, I'm sorry. Look, Shishido, we're here.
What? Isn't that just the walkway between the buildings?
Just wait, you'll see in a minute.
See what? I had no idea what I was looking for. I just kept staring at him, but his eyes were fixed on the window leading out into the walkway. Fucking music. As I gazed upon him in profile, I felt my heart skip a beat. I have to apologize for what happened yesterday, but I just wasn't sure what to say. I let my feelings get the better of me and reprimanded him for his behavior that was, at least at the time, entirely reasonable. There's more to it than that, though. There was one particular reason, more than any other, that made it hard for me to think of the words to say here. He and I had run from Yoshi together. We escaped her wrath against insurmountable odds. And what if that all just wasn't a dream?
Bingo! Here we go.
Huh? I followed Tsukasa's pointing finger, and... Ah! Yes! So cute!
Oh my god.
And they're holding hands!
Oh my god.
Oh, good! Oh, it's so cute together.
I just want a pure, like, honest to goodness visual novel of just these two. I want a full game of just these two. I will happily play.
Well,
it.
apparently she's not in his life or he's not in her life anymore.
I know. Oh, this is so cute.
Ah! Wow, that's beautiful. What an absolutely stunning sunrise.
It's actually the sunset I enjoy watching most from here, but the sunrise is pretty great too.
It's gorgeous. The whole town's painted orange.
Looks like you're back in good spirits
They're
again.
holding hands. This is the place you were talking about, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it is.
You've been keeping this spot from me all this time, so why now? Why are you showing it to me today?
No reason, really.
No reason, huh? I'm so happy. Everything that happened before, fuck it, I'm happy now. I couldn't think of a reason, but I didn't say anything. It just seemed kind of far-fetched to me, and if I were misinterpreting him, I'd be very embarrassed. He couldn't possibly, could he? My face felt kind of warm. I placed a sweaty cafe au lait on my cheek, sighed softly.
You feeling okay? Your face is really red.
What? It is?
You aren't still feeling faint, are you?
No, nothing like that. It's just, it's the sun. Just the lights playing off my skin, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Boys can be so tense sometimes.
Good luck in the exam, by the way. If you head back now and get ready, you should still be able to make it.
Your mom's gonna be pissed at you.
Yeah, she is.
Thank you. That's what I like about you, Tsukasa.
Huh?
Also, I'm sorry.
For what?
Well, it's just that yesterday things might have seemed a little awkward between us after talking about the school legend, remember?
Oh, yeah, I think I remember something like that.
What do you mean, something like that? I was really bothered by it, you know?
You girls obsessed over the littlest things sometimes. Me, I didn't think anything of it. Wow.
Really, now? I saw another sign, turned back towards the morning sun, stretching my arms skywards as a sudden wave of exhaustion came over me. The day got brighter, bit by bit. I just stood there, silently trying to piece together all the jumbled thoughts rattling around in my head. I was running away from Yoshi, and Tsukasa was with me. Then I was saved by that old woman. It really was just a dream, huh? As the bright rays of the sun washed over me, I felt new life and new hope welling up from within, and I finally came to terms with those horrid events. Most likely I got the pen case of that incident, but then on my way back, something hit my head and knocked me out. That would just be my luck.
Oh, hey, Shishido. Don't move.
Huh?
Stay right there. Just like that.
I didn't know what he was planning to do, but he was staring right at me. It felt kind of like he was staring into my soul.
Oh boy.
And then... What? Slowly, Tsukasa drew his face towards mine.
Oh my god!
Shishido. No way. Is he really going to...
Oh no, oh no, oh no!
I was ready for this.
Shit!
Or maybe I just didn't want to look. But the next sensation I felt wasn't quite the one I was expecting.
Shishido, what happened here?
Huh? He grabbed my arm for some reason and was staring down at it intently. What the hell? What is he doing? Whoa, what is that? Seriously, I had no idea that was there! Turns out he was just concerned by the strange bruise I'd apparently received, which had more to become visible when I raised my arms. Fuck!
I told you, dude! Oh no! Oh shit!
You cocked me! I wanted to kiss! God fuck! Damn it! Oh no!
It was right around my elbow. Right where Yoshi had grabbed me in my dream.
Looks like it hurts.
It doesn't hurt at all, actually, but...
But what?
Never mind. It's nothing. Giving a wry smile, I gently pulled my arm from his grip. Hey, Tsukasa?
Yeah?
Before we go home, I have a favor to ask you.
What is it?
Would you mind if we held hands?
Oh my god! Held hands?
Yeah, just for a little, or is that asking too much? When he asked why I wanted to do this, I fed him his own line. I just told him no reason. We only joined fingertips for the first time. It really felt like I was connected to another person's heart. I remember feeling so happy.
And we're just gonna gloss over the whole goddamn arm thing. Hey, Miss Yui? Miss Yui!
Tsukasa?
Miss Yui! I can't deal, dude. I can't deal. Fucking, you were like, Tsukasa. God damn it. Miss Yui, please!
Huh? I knew I'd heard that voice before, but who was it? Was I just dreaming again? I still felt like I was holding Tsukasa's hand, though.
Miss Yui! Your hand! Your hand!
What?
Good, you're awake.
Oh, what? Mochida?
That's right, it's Satoshi Mochida. It's me, boy.
I was still dazed. I had no idea what was going on. All I knew is that one of my students, Satoshi Mochida, was here, and he looked concerned.
Miss Yui, your hand is...
What? Oh my! I finally realized what he was talking about. I was holding Mochida's hand in my own and squeezing it awfully tightly. She's so adorable. Oh no!
Oh shit! Do you see it? Do you see it? You know what the best part about that was? The fact that you were like, she's so, oh no! I was like, ooh.
You can see it more for them.
You can see it, yep. So you guys can see it on her arm, her right arm here, there's a bruise.
lot more than we can. But, yeah, I know. I'm like,
bruise.
oh, she's so, oh.
You were like, oh, she's so, oh no.
I'm not gonna
That
lie
was
though. And this is gonna be like, God. This is gonna be on because I'm recording too, but like Miss Yu's got the proportions that I'm looking for.
She
the
good looking.
hair,
I'm gonna say this right now.
face.
She's really good looking.
She's so cute.
She good looking.
I want to hug her. I want to protect her.
No, you don't. She's gonna get hung.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
She's not gonna get hung.
You're gonna say that. She gonna get hung.
But she falls down a pit.
Yeah.
So what can be
put a
worse
rope
than
around her
falling
neck,
down a
tied
pit?
to the ceiling?
But no, her neck would have
A
bruises.
lot of shit can be worse than falling down a pit.
But it
I
has to
mean,
match.
Bitch, Seiko got her goddamn head chopped off.
But it's where her neckline was.
It doesn't matter.
And Mayu got
then
like
her arm gonna get ripped
got
off.
huh?
Her arm gonna get ripped off.
Yeah, but like she probably has other bruises that we don't see yet.
I guess.
Because I guarantee the swords come into play.
Oh no, they do definitely. Well, at least in did she have a bruise? Did Seiko have a bruise?
Seiko?
Did she?
Yeah, she had a neckline.
Did she?
Yeah. And Mayu had a bruise on her stomach that grew.
Oh, I remember obviously her because they made a whole big deal about it. When did Seiko have the bruise? I don't remember her having the bruise.
When they were taking a shower together?
Okay, was it there?
Yeah.
Okay. But so she has a bruise on her arm though.
Who? Yeah, her?
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man.
Okay, you could get your arm ripped off, but like that's not technically gonna kill you.
It has to be worse, which is the thing.
I mean,
I'm telling you, man, she's not gonna kill him.
I mean,
Excuse me, please. I'm so sorry.
it's no problem. Though I have to say, you have a really strong grip, Monsieur.
Do I now? In the past, I was renowned far and wide for being a weak and dainty young beauty, you know?
Bullshit. How exactly do I respond to that?
Well, you could say something nice. Mochito was a good student. He and I got along well, and we were really already falling back to our usual pattern of good-natured ribbing. Except... Wait a minute. Why are you here, Mochito?
Except... The fuck you here, boy? Well, I told you earlier, didn't I? I guess you shouldn't be surprised you don't remember anything.
What am I supposed to remember exactly?
A little while ago, you ate some porridge I made and took medicine before passing out again. I told you everything then.
You did?
Have you seriously forgotten all of that?
Completely.
Don't laugh! Jeez.
Mochito sighed and pointed at the table.
Class notes from Mr. Yamazaki.
Wait, did you come all this way just to deliver those?
Yeah, then when I did, you were in a pretty bad way, so I made you some porridge. Oh, but don't worry, I had permission. Monet said I could borrow your kitchen.
Monet, did he? I stroked Monet's neck and he lied down contentedly on my futon.
Is her only bed a futon?
That's common.
Oh, is it
for
okay?
apartments?
Okay.
You don't have space for a bed. It's
Okay.
futon on the ground.
Such a pretty kitty. I was getting kind of wrapped up in petting him, as I often did. I almost forgot Mochito was here until I let out a huge sigh.
Also, Miss Yui, leaving your front door unlocked is really dangerous.
Oh, was it open?
Yeah, and you're lucky I was the one to discover that. You really need to be more careful.
Duly noted. Thanks.
I mean, to be fair, she was probably, like, coked out of her mind.
No kidding.
Like, damn. Did I say something funny?
No, you just sound like my mother.
Or the boy I liked. Yikes, I don't like the implications there.
I didn't mean to laugh, but I suppose...
I don't know what that was.
I mean, that does work with the deranged part, but that was creepy. You're like...
I don't know what I did there.
I didn't mean to laugh. I must have seemed kind of deranged, but I could always blame it on the fever. Mochito looked at me and let another sigh. My poor sense of humor must have been getting to him.
You sure seem a lot better now than when you were when I got here, so that's something.
I feel better, too.
You slept like a rock, Miss Yui. Why would you not be better?
That's right. I woke up this morning feeling dizzy and chilled. I called in sick, put out food for Monet, and I don't remember a thing after that.
Passed out. Oh? You don't remember going to the convenience store?
The convenience store?
Oh. Yeah, I found cold packs and snacks. Let's see. Here, look. The time on the receipt. It was this morning.
Wow, you're right.
How can you possibly not remember going to the store? Amazing. That's just... Seriously, you need to pull yourself together. You didn't go in your pajamas or anything, did you?
Well, I don't think I did.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Hmm,
Don't try and hide behind that laugh.
She's so cute.
I want to hug her.
Sorry. Were you taking care of me this whole time, Mochita?
Uh-huh. I wonder how old she is at this point. So she's probably 17, so it's up 24. 24, 25? I mean,
Hey, I can date her.
She pretty good looking.
I can date her.
She pretty good looking for that shit.
I can date her. I will hug you.
Wow, I'm so...
Wait a minute. Weren't her pajamas long sleeve? I think they were long sleeve. Hold on. I just realized that. I think they were a long sleeve.
JK, wrong clip.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I can check real quick. Hold on.
Fuck, I can't.
Yui Shishido Book of Secrets.
Wow, that delayed though.
Okay. Oh my god, look at that face. Holy shit.
I like that face.
Alright. Come on, I have safe search turned off, game. Okay.
So, based on what I'm seeing, there's definitely an anime of this.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up.
There is. Yes, there definitely is an anime for this, by the way.
I'm gonna watch it.
Where is she? Come on.
Just a couple playthrough.
That's not a bad point.
Oh, that's a cute Yoshiki Ayumi picture.
Yeah, that's pretty cute. What the fuck? Okay, we're just gonna.
Oh, those characters from the second game, I think. I think that's the protagonist's second game. Yeah, that is.
Okay, well, It was called Book of Shadows. That's why it's not coming up.
Secrets.
Fucking National Treasure, that shit. Okay, so that's that picture. Okay, that's that picture. Come on. Rip.
Yeah, no kidding.
Rip, dude. All right. Come on. Oh, come on. This is the internet. How is it not here? I swear she had.
1 second. Let us look on the internet. I knew I could.
Oh boy.
But where is it? Wait, what the heck? Of course, by remember I guess it means you're limited to certain areas of the world.
Come on. There has to be a picture somewhere.
Oh my god.
Alright, we're gonna do this.
This is important. Trust us.
This is super important, guys. This is super important. Okay,
Also, yeah, there it is.
You're right. Wait. Oh, yep, that's there.
Yeah, it's there.
If this doesn't work, I don't know what will. She's 23.
Oh, it's even better.
Yep. There's a 3DS version, of course, buddy.
Oh, there's an OVA. It's not even an anime. It's just there's a movie.
Oh, dude.
Oh.
That is creepy, never mind. There's a manga.
Yeah, I know the manga. Oh my god.
Are you joking me? Come on. There has to be. Oh, there's an actual live action.
That I'm not surprised about. No, it's short sleeve.
Okay. Good. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. We're back. All right.
It's already past 10 o'clock in the evening.
It looks like it.
I couldn't believe Mochita had been with me this whole time.
It does not look like it. You are correct. It is.
That
broad
better be a
daylight.
light.
It is broad fucking
I felt both
daylight.
guilty and grateful, and I definitely gained a new respect for him.
There's still a little porridge left if you get hungry.
Thanks.
And I bought these too.
You went to the supermarket?
There wasn't anything in the fridge when I checked, so I figured I might as well.
This kid.
This boy.
The bag was quite heavy. Inside, it was a bottle of orange juice, some bananas, canned peaches, apples, and other assorted fruits. That's...
Vitamins. When you're sick as you were, your body needs all the help it can get to fight back. Think of it like medicine.
Mochita.
This is why I don't like taking pills. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just eat a goddamn banana. I'll be good.
That much fruit couldn't have come cheap, especially for a high schooler. I considered offering to pay him back, but decided against it.
Dick.
I knew he wouldn't take my money, and besides, I really appreciate the fact that he'd gone to all this trouble for me. I returned the favor another time. If it ever seemed like he was going to be staying late after school, maybe I'd buy him dinner. Or I could help him with his preparations for the school festival.
Well, it's getting late. I should probably go.
Oh, will you be okay? Do you know your way back? If you'd like, I can take you at least part of the way.
It's fine. Just go back to sleep, Miss Yui. You're not better just yet. Besides, it isn't safe for a woman to walk alone at night.
Aw, you're such a sweetie. Seeing how much you care just makes our heart skip a beat.
Wow. Oh, does it now? I'm not sure you should be saying something like that to me, Miss Yui.
Huh? Why not? Mochi and I joke like this a lot, usually. It made him blush and usually made him blush and get adorably embarrassed. But not today. Today he just grinned sheepishly with a mischievous glint in his eyes.
I saw your tits, bitch!
No, more
Yeah, he
like
did.
Well, yes.
He did. You
I
know
didn't
he
quite
did.
get it. What was his angle?
Who's Tsukasa, Miss Yui? Is he your boyfriend?
How did you?
You kept calling his name in your sleep. Tsukasa, Tsukasa, you cried, lost in some sort of wonderful dream.
What?
Oh. So, who is he?
That
Scandalous.
crafty Mochita has turned the tables on me, and how embarrassing to know that I've been calling Tsukasa's name. Well, I hesitated to answer for a moment, but then figured, what the hell, why not? Tsukasa was my first love.
So pure. Oh. Judging by your actions earlier, you must have had seriously been head over heels for him.
What? Why?
Because you tackled me, thinking I was him. Well, when I got here, you thought I was Tsukasa. It was unbelievable.
Wait, what are you saying?
Monsieur, your face is beet red.
That's just my fever, I swear.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's fine. I'll let you believe whatever you want to believe.
Oh, come on. Whatever happened to respecting your elders? You shouldn't mess with adults.
But you're in rare form today. We never get to see you like this.
I wasn't sure if he was ever going to give me the full story of the embarrassing things I'd done in my favorite days. But maybe it was best if he didn't. Either way, I think I was in his debt, so he could tease me all he wanted, just this once.
Oh, crap! I gotta get going. Yuka's gonna be really angry with me.
Thanks for everything. It's dark out, so please be careful on your way
You
home.
get slashed on the way home. No worries. And Miss Yui, you be sure to eat right and get better ASAP, alright?
Of course, I'll kick this in no time.
Damn. No. Here, real quick though. She should. Bitch, she was literally in coked heaven. And she came back in like 8 hours.
Yeah.
Probably less than that. Damn.
Thanks! What a good kid, that Mochita. I'd be careful, though. He's my student, after all. Come here, Monet. You sleep with Mommy tonight. I miss you, Tsukasa.
Damn.
But what happened to him?
Yay!
A chronicle of past events. Scenario? I don't know, read those names. But whatever did happen to Tsukasa? Purgatory is now
Maybe
available.
we'll figure it out.
And we have a lot of testimonies, so let's go check those out. I'm very interested in this. Hey, Hugh. To the bonus!
We got Miss Yui, Satoshi's maybe? And then Tsukasa's, I'm guessing.
Ooh, Satoshi.
お疲れ様です。どうも。持田聡役 下野紘です。はい、ということでですね、今回、コープスパーティー、ブラッドカバーリピーティッドフィアの、続編というかですね、第2章、コープスパーティーブックオブシャドウズ、はい、こちらの方ですね、プレイしていただきまして本当にありがとうございます。ということで、今回ですね、僕はですね、新たに収録した部分というのの、
I love that they
収
added
録
these
が
testimonies. It's
終わ
amazing.
ったところなんですけれども、今回いろいろとその実際にゲームがゲ
At least
ー
in
ム
this
本
section.
編
I was thinking about that. I was like,
始まる
oh no.
前の
But
お話
it's
で
from
す
this
ね。ゆい
from
先
this
生
section.
とちょっといろいろなんていうんですか、そういうなんかね、淡い感じの
Oh
なん
yeah.
かそういうの
Faint sensation.
ちょっとやってて少し僕もね、
Yep.
なんか恥ずかしくなっちゃったりとか、そういう風になった感じの、そういうね、全然そういう風なこともないんですけれどもね、今回、ゆい先生が風邪ひいて、そのゆい先生を、看病することになった、さとしくんということで、本編は本当にですね、
Yeah.
But there were like 2 creepy moments in the entire chapter, though.
I mean, but they
本
were
当に怖い
pretty good
印象があ
though.
ったり
That
と
was some
か
good suspense
し
that
ま
they
すけれど
created
も
there.
ね、
Yeah.
結構僕もファンレターでいろいろと本当に怖くてですね、
That had
ま
some
ず
good
オープ
suspense
ニングを
though.
見た段階でもう電源を消しましたっていう人もいたぐらい本当に、怖いものになっていますけれども、
That's what we've been doing, man.
このゆい先生との、この
Yeah, no, I actually really like chapter 3. Like, yeah, it made me mad, but like,
全く全然そういう
that was probably my favorite
We
chapter.
need. I hope we get to figure out where Tsukasa went,
Yeah.
what
出
happened
てき
to
たり
him,
と
and
かそう
how
いうふう
he
なことに
got
関して
there.
ですね、ちょっと触れていた
Oh
だ
no
い
no
た
no
後
no! It did say though. It did say though. It said that he was
お気軽に
worried or something. I can't remember what it
He
was.
worried because like she came up mad. He's like, I'm gonna talk to her, but like his mom is like, oh, she went to school. It's like, okay, I'll go back to school.
I
Like,
think the
she's like,
mom did not like give a shit. Her daughter was gone for so long when she said that she would be back before dinner.
he did put a lot of effort into this.
Yeah.
はいね、怖がりながら頑張った人もいれば、もうすごく楽しみで
Oh, yeah,
Maybe a
頑張
little
っ
bit
た
of
人がい
both.
たんじゃないかなと思います。なので、どちらも含めて本当によく頑張
I
っ
feel
た
like this he should have been last,
Yeah.
but like I mean it was a chapter.
ということで、まだ、
Okay, yeah, we should have beat the
1
game.
回しかプレイしてないという方もきっといるのではないかなと思いますので、そういう方はですね、本当何度も何度も遊べると思いますので、何度も何度も遊んでいただけたらなと思います。そして怖い人はちょっと1周目やって怖かったなって思った人はですね、友達と一緒にプレイしてみてはいかがでしょうか。
From the get-go.
ということで
Let's go, boy.、
今回はこの辺でまたお会いできるのかな、どうなんだろうな。
They keep implying other
本当に
playthroughs.
僕としては
but
ま
I
だ
feel
ま
like
だ
it wouldn't
続
be
いて
any
もらい
different.
たいのですが、ということで、僕も楽しみにしており
Like
ま
it's
す
the
ので、
same
皆さんも楽
choices.
しみ
They
にし
just
て
want
く
you
だ
to see more
さ
bad
い。
endings.
Yeah.
ということで、
Yeah, that's
持田
what
聡役下野紘で
that's
した。
what some of the other ones said too.
Uh,
See you down
we
there.
got Satomi.
Nope, nope.
Yeah.
Right there, Miyuki Sawashiro.
お疲れ様
Oh,
です
she's a cute voice actress
させてい
too!
ただきました沢城みゆきです本編楽しんでいただけましたでしょうか
I don't know. She looks
私は
different there
で
than
す
she
ね
did
多分
out
自
in
分でや
her
ることはない
house,
と
which I
思い
mean
ま
obviously
す
she
や
was
ることはないというか
cooking out of her mind, but like-
やれないというか皆さんこれいつやるのかしら夜やるのかしら
Oh yeah.
Nighttime.
日が出ている時に確かにやってもなんでしょう
That's very
やっ
true.
ぱり
There's no point playing a horror game during the day.
夜
So I did DLC at like 10 p.m. and like it's gonna fuck me up.
面白いんでしょうか
I can't play Alien
私はちょっと
Isolation
とて
in
も
the
これ
daytime.
やれそうになく
In
て
the
です
nighttime,
ね
I have to play during the daytime. It
感
scares
想
me
を
too
聞かせ
much.
ていただけたら嬉しいな
There's
と
also a bit of comfort when you play a horror game at
お
night.
ります
In a weird sense, like yeah, I'm
学
in the
校っ
night.
ていう空間は怖いにせよ楽しいにせよとっても好きな空間で想像しながら廊下を走ったり暗い階段をこう
Nah, dude.
一人
Fuck
パタパタ
that.
上がって
I've been in an empty school before. It's not. It's actually pretty
なんと
unnerving.
も言えない
It's
学校
definitely
の匂い
unnerving.
を感じながら、久しぶりにやるのはとっても楽しかった
Like
で
it's
す。
cool at first, and then you're like,
今
oh,
度はです
actually,
ね、もうちょっと怖くないので、また学校のお話、携われたらいいなと思います。あ
Bad
りがとうございました。
hospitals.
oh, that's cute. We had one more.
And her again. Oh no 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 no.
My dude.
My dude.
はい、どうもお疲れ様です。司役の
Yeah, you
岡
sound
本
exactly
信
as I
子で
thought you
す。
did.
Yep.
いやー、収録
He's
今
never
終
last
わったところなんですけれども、
Yeah.
あれですね、司くんがですね、めっちゃかっこよくてですね、いやー、爽やかなイケメンですごいんですよ。これぜひ好きになってくださいと言わんばかりにです
I
ね
did. He's a cool dude.
僕の思いがこう演技に含まれていたら嬉しい
Yeah,
です
I actually also really feel bad because it's like, you know, they worked really hard voice recording these
まさかですね、
lines, and then we're just turning the voice recording off, and I'm
怖い
doing like we're doing them
体験を
over
ですね
them.
収録中に疑似体験できてですね、
I like that better though. You can't really
It's
do
more fun,
台本を
yeah.
で
You
すね
can't really do
も
a
らった時
recording
に
of it either
も
though.
う
Like yeah, you can get reactions, but you have a lot of silence.
めっちゃ怖いんですよね。
It's better to
あれ
work
あ
our
の人
voice
が
vocal cords.
某あの人が人じゃないんですかね。化け物が怖いんですよ。司くんが言うには倍司くんで化け物なんですけ
Definitely
ど、
was not a monster.
いやよくですね、
That was what's called a
今
good
回も死に
spirit.
方たくさんあるんですけど、
That light is still on.
言っていいのかわかんないですけど、
I don't think it ever turns on.
よくケイ
Some
ト
of those
マン
lights they
さん
turn on
が
and they just never turn
こ
on.
んなにすごい死に方を考えられるなと本当に感動してしまいますね。
He has a fascination with heads getting chopped off, though.
僕自身ですね、結構ホラー作品というものは好きでして、
Part of me really wants to see a Stephen
そうです
King
ね、
adaptation.
ショッキングシーンなんかも結構割と体勢が
That was
ある
pretty
方
cool.
なんです
What
け
do they
ど、
call it?
文字面を読んでてですね、
Like, they got the rights for it?
夜中に昨日読んでいて、
Of course, you think of like
す
some
ごいです
crazy
ね
name.
ゾ
I
ッ
don't know.
とし
Course
ました。
party. The party part of it doesn't sound
そう
great.
で
I
す
could
ね、
see
しかも
course
ゾ
being in the
ッとする
title,
時
but
に
not
限っ
party.
てこう家がですねミシッといったりするのがですね、
Fiesta
その
of
気配
Corpses.
を感じるのがですね、とても怖い次第でござい
Fiesta
ま
of
す。
Corpses.
はい、コープスパーティ
Well,
ー、
not party, because I don't
また
like
で
the
すね、
party or the
司く
any
ん
like.
やれる機
I
会
don't
があ
really
れ
think
ば
that
いいなと
really
か思い
takes
つ
the
つです
game and
ね、
really
それは
shows
ぜひ
tells you
皆
what it's
さ
about.
ん
You
の
know,
応援に
Alien
よって
Isolation
でき
tells
る
you
と
what
思う
it's
ので、
about.
ぜひ僕
You
に
know, all
毎
that
回
shit.
司
All
く
these
んをや
games
る
tell you what it's about. You
機
know,
会を
Resident Evil.
くださいませ皆さん。
Mostly. I mean,
本当に収録
Seven
楽し
was
かったです。
Resident. It
お
was in a
疲れ様
house
でした
and。it was evil.
We have a lot of people still though.
Yeah, we do because we still have I think 5
We
chapters.
got Ayumi. Anything new?
I hope so. I want to see some interesting
We haven't
picks.
seen yet. Okay, so there's Mayu's thing.
The buyer's thing.
No!
We missed
Missed
something.
one. Oh, well, whatever.
Oh, we missed. Oh, there we go.
Oh, wow. It's probably afterwards now. Okay. Wait, what?
Look at something.
Where am I? I wanted this one.
Oh, look at that. Wow, she's short.
Oh, what? Yeah, these are from the first game, actually.
Yeah. Not that one. The one in the middle. That one is not. That was in this game. That did not happen in the last game.
Yeah. But a lot of these are from... That was definitely the first
Yep.
game.
That booty. She looking at that booty.
Because I know I transferred data over.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude. What?
I don't remember that.
What?
When did that may or may not have happened? Alright, well Ayumi died at some point. Oh yeah, this one?
Fuck that face.
That one was great. That was cool. When did this one happen? No.
That's her again, dead.
That one I think I
Reading
remember.
something.
I think I remember that one.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, I
I
remember
remember
this.
that one. Yep.
They didn't really do much with that. Yeah, they didn't really do much with this. It just existed.
Wait. Wait. Down. Bottom right.
We never got that. That must have been
Never
just
got
extra
that.
art. She's just like, yeah, you know.
Fuck.
That's actually 4. I think stars might mean rarity.
Could be.
This is a 4-star. We saw this one too.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
Yeah,
that
we
was
did.
just that's his sprite. That's just his sprite normally.
I recall seeing it in the first game. Whatever.
We definitely got that was when Ayumi died.
We got this one.
Yep. What's the one in the middle there? Go back.
Remember when Ayumi was like put in the exact same scenario?
Oh yeah. That's
Poor
weird
girl.
looking.
You know, this stuff again.
Oh yeah. Remember that.
Oh,
Choose blood.
this one I don't like. I don't.
That was not a thing. There was no fire in the first game.
Yeah.
That I remember. Look at that.
What was this?
That's,
Oh yeah,
that's,
yeah.
yeah.
This I don't remember either.
God damn, dude.
Like, when
that
did
was
that-
not a thing. I don't remember that one. Remember that?
This I do remember.
I remember this one.
It was the guy who was the camera guy, right?
Yeah, camera guy was running away and went to hide. I do not remember that one. That was not a thing that happened. He didn't, probably, I'm guessing.
There must have been something like in the game where it's like, oh, you know.
Unlock possible deaths.
What does marking do?
I don't know. Oh. What? What's that one?
Oh, that's cool.
That's not a thing.
Let's see, 35.48%. The album's music is about 59.15%, and cast reviews about 31%.
So how many chapters we got left?
We have exactly
We have
Purgatory,
4.
Shangri-La, Meyer, and Tooth.
So we got 4 more. All right. Well, hopefully,
We'll get to
when
those
are you
eventually.
gonna come back from break?
Sunday.
Sunday. Okay. So then 2 weeks from
2 weeks from now, we'll do chapter 4,
chapter
part 1.
4 coming in, or hopefully part 1 because we got through this one in one go.
Yeah. Bye bye.